I am sorry. Are you okay?
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling. 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 Every day.
He is the fighting pride of Omaha, Nebraska.
He's good at what he do.
Defending.
Hey, Daddy.
Undefeated WBO lightweight champion of the world.
Hey, Daddy.
Bud
BoxingVoice.com. Taking, any credit away from Arrow, he's a great fighter. He's good at what he do. But when you compare him to Terrence Crawford, there's no comparison.
It's a dollar beat.
I'm just a better fighter. BoxingVoice.com.
Sit back and watch this. I promise you something. I promise you something. All that shit you talking don't mean nothing.
Don't mean nothing.
I can bump my guns at you, and you can bump your guns at me, but at the end of the day, them two brothers got to get in the ring.
Hey, Daddy. It's a dollar beat.
We've been here before. You trying to get there. Alright? I can tell you how it is to be undisputed. You can't tell me shit.
This a dollar. Hey, Daddy.
Y'all support y'all fighter. Let's come together, make this event a success. BoxingVoice.com. Everything about Terrence Crawford is better than Errol Spence Jr. BoxingVoice.com. BoxingVoice.com.
Boxing fans, are you ready?
Hey, Daddy.
BoxingVoice.com. BoxingVoice.com. BoxingVoice.com.
What up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another glorious morning edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am joined alongside Two-Tone. Myself, and more than likely Enrique Casual Fan, the legendary baby, will be joining us. We're here to discuss all the action that took place this weekend and see what are the winners ready for. Is Shu Shu Carrington, a.k.a. Bruce Carrington, ready for Inoue the way that he was being advertised? Is Xander Zayas ready for Virgil Ortiz the way that he was calling out? And is Crawford ready for McGregor in a 2-fight deal, with the first one being in MMA? I don't like it. Not one bit. But what's up, guys? Good morning, and what's going on?
Buenos dias, gentlemen.
Top of the morning. Ready to cook, man. Ready to cook.
So let's jump into
get some chilaquiles for breakfast. Let's go.
Let's jump right into the Crawford. This came left field for me. We kind of always heard little rumblings about Crawford potentially getting inside of the cage. I don't like it. At 36 years old, trying something new just because you did it as a kid, I'm not sure this is the right thing, but McGregor said something about 190-something million. I'm going to play the audio in a bit, but he was talking crazy amounts of money. If I'm Crawford, I got to do it. What the hell else am I going to do? It's way too much money.
Yeah, I'm all in. I'm all in on this fight. I like this better than Canelo, okay? I like Crawford going into uncharted territory, MMA, better than Canelo fighting. Here's why. Because we know TBV is the home of the undefeated street fighters, correct? So,
undefeated street fighters.
If you know this, then Bud Crawford is going to do one of our favorite street fighting techniques, right? And in MMA, they call it sprawling. But in the streets, scoop the nigga by his legs, all right? I think Crawford had, not only just a hungriness, a competitive, athletic advantage. The only thing he doesn't have over McGregor is obviously championship experience in MMA. But when we talk about guys, I could fight, or a fight being more equal, this puts it in a bit more perspective because the rules are off. You got elbows, you got, knees, and you got grappling, you got chokes. So, yeah, I would love to. And quite frankly, Conor McGregor was scheduled to fight 3 times. And you know what happened? None of them fights ain't big enough. The money ain't big enough. So not only is he sleeping on silk sheets, that motherfucker might be drinking gold water. Understand? So only a fight the magnitude of Terrence Crawford can let him get out of bed. He's got a liquor deal and all kinds of shit going on. It will take a fight like Terrence Crawford to get Conor McGregor back in the cage.
I think Floyd Money Mayweather ruined Conor McGregor. He has not been the same since he took that ass whooping from TBE. I think in my opinion, this is goofy. Definitely don't want to see Terrence Bud Crawford in the cage. Legacy gonna look goofy. Terrence Bud Crawford, if you thinking about fighting Conor, which I heard you not, you might as well go ahead and fight that young man from Philadelphia, Jerome Boots, and whoop his ass, bro. Don't go out goofy, bro. Let's not do this, bro. You over there with Turkey Al Sheikh Riyadh season, they got Ngannou out. No, stick to your boxing. Stick to that, bro. Don't go.
I'm glad you said Ngannou though.
Right.
Because go ahead, Ness.
I was just gonna say Turkey Al Sheikh is the one, presenting this to Crawford. Let me play that audio from McGregor. And
Ness, what up, everybody?
Good morning.
Can I say something before you play that audio? Because I heard it. First, what's up, everybody?
What up,
the team's together. Scarface, Manolo, Chi, and the big security dude. That's my man. That's Two Tones. I don't like it. Never seen it, but I mean, in Terrence Crawford, I never seen him fight like in the cage, so I don't see him having a chance against McGregor. He does. The only chance he has is getting beat and getting paid. But McGregor, this is why I chimed in before you played the tape.
Enrique, hold on.
What's up?
I mean, just because you getting in the cage don't mean you can't fight. Like, he still can fight.
I didn't say he can't fight. He can fight.
I know. I'm just saying, I want you to realize, in order to lose, he got to get taken down to the floor or kicked. Like, McGregor not going to win on a stand-up game.
No, definitely not. But McGregor, in boxing, they have feints with their hands and their body. McGregor might have some secret quick shit. You know what I mean? And that's where I feel that he has the advantage because he uses his elbows, his arms, and all that shit. Yeah, of course, Crawford has the background, the pedigree, as he said, but he's been practicing his whole career on his feet, as far as I know, unless there's some secret shit. I don't see him having a chance in the cage. Same reason why Floyd never went into the cage.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Clarissa went in the cage and lost.
Floyd is small. Floyd is small, and Clarissa don't have the power.
But she's still a fighter and a great fighter, and went in the cage and lost.
But she not powerful like Bud.
Okay, I see your point, but I don't understand how is he more powerful than a guy who practices that his entire career.
Oh, I'm not saying he's more.
Kimbo Slice was very formidable with little to no experience, and that translated to how they matched him in MMA. And with this matchmaking, I'm thinking Terrence Crawford could have a better showing than Kimbo Slice. That's all I'm saying.
It's a spectacle. You know what I mean? And the part two of it is the second spectacle where McGregor has zero advantage and it's in the ring. So I don't like it for Terrence in the cage.
I hear you. It's certainly a spectacle, but I think that you're counting Terrence out. I think that you're not factoring in the, McGregor, like, when's the last time he fought? Then after the Floyd fight, he had like a broken ankle, and then he lost after that, and he's old, and he's rich, and he's on yachts, and he be in bars, and he's fighting old man in bars, and he's being recorded drunk, like, and then he jacked up for the movie Roadhouse. Like, can he really be in fight shape? I'm riding with Crawford.
I think so. We see fighters bounce right back. I think there's two people on this panel that think Terrence has a chance in the cage, and two that don't. So I wonder what the general callers will put in.
So Tone, you saying you ain't giving T-Bud a chance in the cage?
Absolutely not. You're gonna get his leg broken off in half. All Conor McGregor has to do is stay on this outside, kick that man's leg to death, then put him in a chokehold and choke him out. Clarissa,
I'm sorry.
He ain't
But
choking
real quick,
Bud, man. Y'all crazy.
Conor McGregor was the one with the broken leg. He gonna try to kick with his broken leg against Terrence Crawford. I don't know, man.
He's got tricks,
weather-worn.
man. He's got tricks and reflexes with the legs. He might ruin Terrence Crawford's career in boxing moving forward if he snaps his elbow.
You out here wilding.
Hold on. I know. We about.
Y'all wilding. He said ruin his career.
Hold on. This is a boxing show. Y'all not putting enough respect on the skill set of a UFC fighter. That's why they can't come into boxing. They gonna get their ass whooped when they step in the boxing.
But that's why we could go into their shit because we superior.
No.
We superior.
Yeah,
that's what you don't get.
You're not used to defending
Bro,
leg kicks.
listen to me. Enrique, listen. Facts. Holly Holmes did it. T-Bud is Holly Holmes on fucking... Come on, man.
What's she weigh?
It don't matter. The point is a female boxer went in there and did it.
No, but I need to know what does she weigh so I could compare her to a boxer.
Like 130, 140, that weight class.
Okay, Alicia Baumgartner whoop her ass. Get her out of here. Get her out of here.
She was Alicia before Alicia, champ. She's a world champion. Holly Holmes a world champion.
And you making the point, Tone. You making the point. Bud Crawford will whoop Conor McGregor's ass. You making the point. The pure boxer.
Yes, in a boxing ring.
Yo, I think Ness got to hit the cue for wishing on a star.
Hey, yo.
Because I don't see it, man.
I bet you. Listen. First of all,
going to be choked out.
First of all, you got to get him in a chokehold. You got to get him down. You got to get him down.
Ness, you disrespect.
Yo, Conor could throw a knee. Yo, he could be too close to Conor, throwing hands, and then he gets knee right into the groin.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Or right into the rib cage.
We
right
good
into
with,
the
we good with, listen, we
Wait,
good with
you think
distance.
Devin
Solarplex.
Sean O'Malley in the cage? You think Devin Haney can
we
beat
not
Sean O'Malley in the cage?
We not talking about Devin. We talking about Crawford.
Devin Haney ain't Bud.
We talking about Crawford
No,
and the fact.
You think Bud can beat Sean O'Malley?
Yes.
No.
Listen to me. Listen to me. We talking about a dude that could switch from orthodox to southpaw. We talking about a dude that is a killer with his hands in 8 ounces. Now you putting them in 4-ounce gloves. You dudes are bugging.
And not only that,
he got a background. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be done real quick.
Okay.
He got a background in wrestling. All 3 of his boys are wrestling champions.
And MMA fighters, they tend to throw punches very fat, meaning wide, or they duck their head down and throw lots of overhands because, like you said, like both you guys are saying, they got these different angles. Yeah, a lot of fucking ducking and throwing overhands. So yeah, against a boxer, that shit makes you food.
When he shoot for them legs for the takedown and Bud just squat down and uppercut the shit out that motherfucking forehead, we gonna see what y'all say then.
Look, I'm gonna see. You gonna see what I say now. But already on the tape that you gonna play, McGregor already said. Bud said no to the cage. Come on, there's a reason for that.
Right. He ain't say that. You heard that wrong.
All right, well then correct it. What did he say, Your Honor?
I'm gonna play it, but you certainly heard that wrong. That tape was all heard wrong. Look, this the tape from Happy Punch.
So we're talking back and forth. It's like a 2-fight deal. Like Crawford, they're talking to me here about you and me. A 2-fight deal, MMA first, boxing second. I said, I know you have an extensive background and balls the size of a Bengali tiger. They're asking for a fight. It's going to be hundreds of millions on the line. What's up?
Hundreds of millions on the line. What's up?
And he goes, I don't want to take a kick, or I don't fancy taking a kick off Conor McGregor, he said. I don't know what's happening. There's loads of things on the table.
So you see, he never said, I don't want it. He said, I don't fancy taking a kick. That ain't mean I don't want to fight. That mean I'm not letting you kick me. I don't want to be kicked. That's all
Does
that man.
Crawford have a kick? You know what I'm saying? Does he have a kick?
What you mean, does he have a kick?
Instagram model fly out to one of them countries out there and get shitted on. That's what this is giving.
He has balls of a Bengali tiger. I believe that. but I don't see him winning, bro.
Turkey Island Sheik saying, nigga, I own you. Get in the fucking cage, boy.
And we know Turkey Island Sheik is the upset matchmaking king.
This is nasty.
Hey,
Crawford,
yo, y'all really
wildin'.
wildin'.
TBE card.
Y'all
Nasty.
really wildin' thinking that Conor McGregor at like 38 and rusty, filthy rich, doing movies is somehow in shape to beat the pound-for-pound fighter in the world. They don't call him pound-for-pound boxer. He's a pound-for-pound fighter in the fucking world. Y'all tripping. I wish this fight was next month.
Y'all ain't see him sizing up Big Baby Miller. He walked up on him, started grabbing his arm, started hitting him like, yeah, all right, let me see how big this dude is in case I gotta put hands on him. Like, come on, man. And by the way, let me add another layer of this for Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor, not just the liquor, not just keeping company with Ebony Bridges. Let me tell you something. Allegedly, Conor McGregor ain't thinking about no fight. Huh?
That's his kid?
I don't know. No one knows.
Holy
no one
shit.
knows. No one knows. But Conor McGregor and Ebony Bridges have been hanging tough, and Ebony Bridges is now with child. I don't know if he looking for child support payments, allegedly or not.
That's
but
wild.
Conor McGregor is only like his mind ain't on fighting unless it's for the big bag. So with all the shit you guys are talking about, he got to commit to training outside of all the money from Floyd, the money from the liquor, the distractions
movies.
he's got going on, the movies, the legal case he had
not a
going
fighter
because
no
he's
more?
smashing shit down in the bathroom, allegedly.
Yo, wait, Tone. The other day you said something about silk pajama fighter.
Yep,
Right?
that's Conor.
Something like that.
That's Conor.
So that's Conor. That's what
yeah.
you saying.
Hell yeah.
I mean, he's silk pajamas, which I have seen now as of late, Terrence Crawford, he's looking very silk pajama-ish.
Oh.
He said he's silky now.
He looking very silky.
Oh.
He out of Omaha. You know what I mean?
Is Crawford in silk pajamas? That is a possibility.
I think he transferred to the Versace robe too.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's interesting. Good point. Good point, Church.
Nah,
Turkey got this man
Crawford
in the
ain't on no
UFC
Versace,
whole
bro.
style.
Crawford ain't on Versace, bro. He just moved up and challenged himself again. You may not know a lot about Madrimov, but he moved up another division and took on a challenge with an undefeated fighter. That is not showing you on some Silk Sheets. Silk Sheets is fighting fucking, no disrespect, Edgar Berlanga. That wasn't perceived as a threat, right? Everybody thought he was going to beat him in 3 rounds. Did Edgar do better? Yes, but that's Silk Sheets, not fighting an undefeated champion that people never heard of. You giving him an opportunity. You know how many people wish Canelo would fight undefeated champions people never heard of? Like William Skull that didn't get the fight. You know what I'm saying? Nah.
Was that his first fight with Turkey Al Sheik?
Yeah.
Okay, he silk pajamas afterwards.
How you silk pajamas when Turkey
Because he's been traveling, man. He's WWE. He's been traveling to Paris, to London, everywhere.
Turkey Al Sheik only offers you tough fight. Look at y'all right now saying that he would get beat to McGregor. So he only offers tough fights. Ain't no silk sheets on that side.
Because it's in the cage. It's in the cage.
But it ain't no silk sheets.
Not in the ring. In the ring, definitely he'll dominate.
And that's fine. My point is Turkey don't offer silk sheet fights. He offers money for tough fights. Money. He offers tough fights, though. He offers tough fights. Like, I don't know what y'all mean.
I think Turkey trying to win some money back by putting that McGregor-Terrence spectacle together, which is all good. I'll definitely watch it, but I don't think he has a chance. And I could be 100% wrong.
Yeah, not against Conor McGregor, bro. Like, not even, like, too many skill sets, bro. Like, Crawford's never trained in that skill.
He will train in it, but he ain't gonna have it.
Did you know of?
Ninjutsu, go-jitsu. This man know all kind of jitsus, bro.
That you know of. You don't know what Crawford done. You going off what you think.
So you going off of what you think too?
No, I know he's wrestled.
What you
before.
know? What you know? You seen him in a cage fight before?
I know he's wrestled.
No.
I know he's wrestled.
And that wrestling background. That wrestling background tends to be the foundation for a lot of MMA fighters. We've had this discussion a lot. So I don't know how deep his background is, whether he was a high school champion, state champion, but the foundation is good for the defensive attributes. And if you are a stand-up fighter, which by the way is the other thing too. I'm glad you said, Tone, this is an MMA show. You're not respecting the skills. Nigga, Conor McGregor is a stand-up fighter. Every time he lost, he been choked the fuck out because he ain't got no grapple game. So now you're talking about him grappling. Now his stand-up game, again, with those fat-ass punches, he'd have to see if he can tango or toe-to-toe with Crawford. But I am not all worried about him because all his losses, he got choked the fuck out.
I mean, I don't even watch
he
MMA.
Got choked out by the GOAT. Terrence Bud Crawford is nowhere near Khabib's level.
Listen to me.
Nowhere near.
I don't even watch MMA, and I know that McGregor.
No, bro,
can't
you
fight.
disrespected. Conor fought the dude that retired, Khabib, the dude that wrestled bears, bro.
Listen, I don't watch MMA, and I know that McGregor can't fight, and I know that his specialty is only kicking. Like, you ain't gonna beat Bud with one weapon.
This ain't a boxing match, it's a fight, bro.
You're not listening. He only kicks, my dude. You ain't beating Bud with just kicks.
Come on, man. Ness, you sound like you only watch MMA now, man. Stop.
All right.
I'm going to say this, though. I mean, you said the base is wrestling, so I'll give it a good fight out of that, just based off of, a wrestling match might break out. Let's see who's stronger. I still think because of the kicking, because of the locks, you know what I'm saying? Like those arm locks that McGregor has the advantage, man. You know? And he's used to a different kind of pain. Different kind of pain, bro. It's not boxing gloves. It's a knee to your chest.
Yeah, different type of cardio. Come on.
Chokeholds. Come on, man.
Yeah, when Conor
rounds is a lot longer. That's a fact.
Hey, yo, it's funny.
When Conor get to leaning on him, and they humping. You know how them UFC fighters be on the ground humping? How he gonna survive the hump?
He gonna hit him with an elbow.
Yo, and does Terrence Crawford, can he withstand the MMA lights? Come on, man.
The MMA
when the big lights turn on, it's a bigger show than boxing because McGregor's there.
Y'all act like y'all don't know Bud. Y'all don't be seeing how competitive he is.
I watched every Bud fight from Hank Lundy on.
But no, you can't watch just Bud fights. Like, talk to me about what he loses at. Talk to me about what he wins at. He beating dudes in basketball every day, everywhere on camera. Beating dudes in chess every day, everywhere on camera. He beating dudes in their own sport in boxing all the time. Like, what is y'all talking about? Why we can't just assume that's one of them dudes like Bo Jackson? That's
fine.
existed.
I just don't understand why it's a controversial for me to say McGregor has an advantage. Like, why is it such a controversial
Because
statement?
he's old, champ. He's old, not in his prime. Like, when is the last McGregor fight? When at that?
I'm interested to see what callers think.
I
Put
just
Terrence
don't get
Crawford
it.
in the AAU basketball tournament. That little nigga gonna get posted up and dunked on. Let's be clear, because he hooping out them little niggas that's out of shape at LA Fitness. Niggas don't care. Niggas trying to go home to their bitch after that. Put that nigga in the ring, he gonna get cooked, bro.
He cooking athletes. What you talking about? He be doing fucking celebrity games.
I'm talking about AAU.
You talking
AAU
about, I don't
basketball.
care about no AAU, but you trying to downgrade what you seen him doing. Talking about he playing dudes at LA Fitness. Fuck out of here.
17-year-old hoopers getting Terrence Crawford out the paint.
Nah, Terrence Crawford don't be playing with 17-year-olds. He be playing with celebrity basketball basketball games.
And them niggas get cooked too.
And he be the MVP. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like Enrique, it's all cool. You don't got to believe me. All I'm saying is he's not normal. Like, you don't hear about Bud doing shit and he in last place or he in third place. When you hear is he in first or he won. It don't matter what sport. It don't matter what competition. If they playing fucking jumping rope, he won. If it was ping pong, he won. If it's chess, he won. If they was play wrestling in front of his house, then he body slam his cousins, then he body slam friends, he won. When he fought with the fucking dude who was painting his car, he body slammed him, he won. He always fucking win. What don't y'all get?
You got Crawford beating Canelo?
I ain't talking about that fight.
Okay. Yo, I mean the scholar, what does anonymously mean again? Anomaly? Anomaly. What does it mean?
Like an infrequent occurrence, like kind of like a rare occurrence, like a.
That's what Ness is calling Crawford. That's what Ness wants Crawford to be.
Nah, Bo Jackson,
all around sport.
Bo Jackson
he beats
was that.
people in chess. He beats people in wrestling. He beats people in fucking body.
Yo, why you give me the old man voice?
From WWF.
He gave me the old man voice. But listen, Bo Jackson did it, and Deion Sanders did it. Wasn't it Deion that played two teams?
Wasn't Bo Jackson weaker in baseball than he was in football?
And so did Michael Jordan. So did Michael Jordan too. He played two teams.
Michael Jordan was weak in baseball as well.
But he made it to a team, my dude. My dude. Listen to the average man. Listen to the average man say Michael Jordan made it to the NBA and the what's the other one called? Major League Baseball.
MLB.
Major League Baseball, but he's weak. My dude, he made it to two. Like, it's kids that fucking wake up every day, go to camps to try to get into these major league and they don't get it. Michael Jordan made it in two. Bo Jackson made it in two. Deion Sanders
I'm
made
glad
it in
you
two.
angled it that way because now picture the average man. How old is McGregor? 37? 38? The average man, 37, 38, yes, he can't. He can't match up with like a Terrence Crawford. McGregor's a professional MMA fighter. 37, 38 athlete. Let's just call it athlete.
He's an
trained his whole entire life. He's the guy that went to the camp that became and evolved. And we know him as the legendary, world's famous MMA fighter. You're saying that Terrence Crawford's going to cross over and beat him.
I'm saying he's a 36-year-old dude that drinks hella whiskey, lives a different lifestyle than Terrence, obviously used steroids to get up to the weight that he was in that movie Roadhouse, or hella testosterone. His body's not the same today. He broke his ankle. We don't know if that healed properly. He's just not the same, bro. I'm not picking that dude over Bud. I don't give a fuck if they I don't give if they were doing archery.
Another piece of history, ladies and gentlemen. Herschel Walker, former pro NFL player, made his MMA debut, I believe, in Bellator at 41 years old.
And got a win.
You know what I'm saying? So
wait. In Bellator, what is that?
Bro,
Bellator is like a secondary league underneath UFC. Yeah. So it's like the second-tier league.
When y'all gonna learn that UFC was invented for
What
dudes that
happened?
couldn't fight?
Rest in peace to OG Kimbo Slice, man. What happened when he ran into them UFC streets, man?
And what happened? What happened when he was in the? Did he lose in the boxing ring? No, right? And he was a street fighter. We talking about
Did he have
Bud.
a sanction? Yeah, I don't know if he ever had a sanction.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. He was signed to Gary Shaw. But this is my point. He was a street fighter. You trying to compare him to Bud? Bro, don't make me run down Bud's resume.
You compare Bud to Deion Sanders, one of the greatest athletes of all time.
My dude,
and Michael Jackson. But Bud is a form of that, though.
Bud
I'm not
is a
saying
fucking
that
great athlete. Bud is one of those type of athletes, bro. You want me to read down his fucking resume?
Bud not even the same sentence as Deion Sanders.
Man, you bumped your head, man. Bud is the Deion Sanders of boxing, man.
Deion Sanders, Super Bowl champion, played both ways. What are we talking about?
And that's the point. He about to go play on UFC, and you trying to stop his fucking greatness.
Deion Sanders played in an NFL playoff game, then flew to Atlanta to play in a Major League Baseball playoff game.
And
they're not even in the same sentence, bro.
Of course, that's what he about to do. He about to be in two different sports, just like the greats we talking about.
No, Ness, you play.
He's on my same night.
No, Ness, your thing is you don't disrespect champions. You always say they fought it. Deion Sanders at the highest level did twice in one day.
All right. That's cool. Roy Jones did it too. He commentated. Yes, he did.
No, Roy played in a mid-basketball game. He did not play in the NBA playoff game.
You got it wrong. Roy caught a knockout on HBO and then got dressed and commentated on HBO. What? That's two jobs in one same night.
Yo, case closed, man. Case closed.
That's two jobs in same night. Top tier athlete shit. Top tier athlete
Macho
shit.
Camacho also fought one and went into the audience and watched the fight.
Hey yo, I got to counter punch Malcolm. What up?
Yo, y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Word.
Malcolm, what up, brother?
What's going on, brother? I mean, shout out to everybody. Shout out to the Boxing Voice, man. I'm not gonna just name drop because there's like four of y'all, you know. I counted in for a specific point that has nothing to do with the topic, but I'll just save that a little bit for last. This Bob McGregor shit, I'm not interested in it. Boxers need to stay out the UFC. UFC need to stay out the boxing ring, period. You know what I'm saying? Every time we see a UFC fighter go in there against an elite fighter, we already know how that's going to go. You know what I'm saying? And Floyd wasn't stupid enough to go in the ring. I mean, in the cage. You get me? So it's a little different. Yes, Bud is a great athlete. He knows how to wrestle, you know, so he should know how to sprawl. However, when you're in an MMA fight, your stance is a little more wide and a little more square because you got to prepare for everything else that's going, you know. So that's just that, man. Shu Shu and Inoue. I called about this yesterday. Shu's not ready. I'm gonna keep that short and simple. He just needs to develop a little more, the jab, use that a little more, and stop falling in love with that power. Zayas and Ortiz, I don't think he's ready for it. His biggest step up was, if I'm right, it was actually Teixeira, you know, former world champ. I would like for him to fight, I think his name is Jorge Perez, some Mexican guy. He got a bunch of fights, you know, some good experience. He got a couple losses. You guys can look him up if you want. Or if not, just beat the shit out that hype job, Josh Kelly. You know, but I don't think he's ready yet for Ortiz, you know. I just don't feel that that's the fight right now. But, yeah, that's really it. But the main shit that I want to go to, man, fuck Ryan Garcia. Yo, I don't know if y'all seen it. There's like a new racist rant. He went off again. Ness, if you need me to, I'll send you the link. It's on, I'll send it to your personal channel. It's on Blue Blood Sport TV. I think that's the name of the channel. But yeah, man, everybody got to stop this bullshit, yo. Because y'all on Tio's ass for saying that little monkey comment, and I don't fuck with him for it. You get what I'm saying? But because niggas don't like Devin, they want to side with Ryan for every little fucking thing. Y'all need to just, like, really, we need to stick together, bro. Because this is the fucking second or third time that he's got on a little crazy-ass rant. And then you got fighters like Tank that want to side with him and just beef with Devin. But this shit is fucking stupid, man. It's a bunch of coonery. I'm not really fucking with it. I'm tired of his little rants. And we just got to cut the bullshit, man. I get, you know, Two Tones, sometimes you want to praise him. You know, you with the antics on the show, and I get it, you know, but we got to hold this nigga accountable, y'all. I used to be a Ryan fan. He cheated. I don't fuck with him. He keep doing that little racist shit. I don't really fuck with it, yo. I don't like the hard ERs. I don't like all that bullshit. I don't even feel comfortable saying it myself. But, Ness, I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you on your personal IG. You feel me? If you want to screen share it, it starts at the 4-minute mark, and I'll send you that message too. But fuck Ryan Garcia. He could suck a dick. I'm out.
Damn. I'm going to say, I think Ryan, nah, never mind. Go ahead. I'll keep it to myself. But that's one caller who says he's going for McGregor.
He said that?
Yo, he didn't say that, but he said, I don't even want to see it because he knows which way he's going.
There you go.
Boxers need to stay where they stay, and MMA guys need to stay. That's essentially what the good brother said. But you know, I was going to ask him, do people just want to see, like, for me? So I'm like, yo, I want to see if all the things I think I know about Bud. Ness mentioned the competitor aspect. I'm talking about the wrestling background. What are some of the other unknowns that he has? And as you pointed out, $1 Million Baby. You said the spectacle of that shit.
I'll definitely watch it. But if I was a betting man, I would put my money on Conor McGregor. That's all.
Isn't that even a part of it too? Now you got these crazy odds. Isn't that a part of the spectacle and the excitement of the event? I think it's worth it.
Yeah, that's why it's match made. Calmly, I say that calmly and respectfully. McGregor will probably beat Terrence Crawford ass in the cage. Most likely.
Hey, yo, this dude wilding, man.
Maybe in the chess match, definitely give it to Bud. But in the cage, McGregor.
You're wilding right now. You wilding, fams. You ain't factoring in all the aspects of this, but it's all good. Shout out to
you know what you wilding about? It's 75 days till what?
75 days. Oh, damn. That I don't know because Border
75
Wars,
days to Border
Wars. No, it ain't. It's more days than that.
When is it? December 14th?
No, it's February 22nd.
Oh, my bad. Well, we got to look at how many days that is.
Nah, that's 147 days away. Actually, 45 days away.
145 days away, y'all, to Border Wars.
I already got a whole little countdown, you know what I'm saying?
Some competition. Border Wars 14, right, Ness?
You know it.
Damn, 14. I was part of Border Wars 1, 2, 3, whatever the one in.
You even fought. You even fought, bro.
I even
Shout
fought.
out to all the co-hosts that fought. Doomy fought. Enrique fought. Matt fought.
You fought.
Mario,
I fought
Francis.
Mario, Francis.
Mario, yeah, Francis.
Damn, that's a lot, though. That's a lot.
Danny Alvarez.
Danny fought. That's right. Danny fought.
Yeah.
Yo, salute.
I think I went to the hardest training camp, though.
That you went through the hardest training camp?
No, to the worst. Yeah, through it and to the one that probably was the most grimiest.
Why? Because you got the concussion?
Nah, just Patterson, man.
I mean, it wasn't.
You know that
grimy.
gym was serious, bro.
It was serious, but it wasn't.
Zing
grimy.
Zang walked in there.
No, I know. And that's what I say. I miss Jersey, bro. It ain't nothing like Jersey. Like, you know, it's funny because out here is just as many, if not way more pros, but they not like Jersey. In Jersey, they worked with you. Out here, bro, they not trying to hear that podcaster putting a hand on them. They not, because I guess they're going to assume I'm going to go back and say something, man.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing
Kendall
like
Holt
Jersey.
was there. Shadasia Green was there. Who's the other dude?
Everybody.
I forgot.
Monty
He
Barrett.
owned the gym.
Glenn Tapia, Vito Minilecki, Junior and Senior,
Yeah.
Pop, Shakur, trainer and grandfather. I mean, everybody who came through that gym.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you guys brought up Malinicki because you know I see Malinicki more as an opponent for Zayas than I do Virgil Ortiz. I don't think Zayas is ready for Virgil Ortiz right now. And what tells me that is how hard Virgil fought. Not that not that I gave him the decision versus Baranchek, but was it Baranchek he fought? No, Bokachek. He showed resiliency. He showed levels that I think Xander is showing complacency in certain elements. So I feel like Malinicki and Zayas even kind of built the same father-son team. They kind of have a similar build, almost a similar height. A lot of stab jab to the body combinations, more thinking type fighters. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's why they signed them. I just don't know that Malinicki and father and son are ready. You know, they just signed with Top Rank. And, you know, I went through the resume yesterday, and they got a lot of 10-rounders, but they're not, like, world beaters. So it just shows that they're going slow. He's only 22, too. How old is Xander?
Same age, I think.
No. Again, I think that's why they signed him. It's going to be a fight that they can do. I mean, you think about it. You know, Xander's New York City and Malinicki is New Jersey. I talked about this yesterday. If Malinicki can get the win in the Puerto Rican Day Parade, now he brings Xander to New Jersey. So each fan base can just drive. It's not that, you know, big a deal. Like, you know, you being from Jersey, you was just in the Madison Square Garden. So I think that's a great fight. I don't know when the fathers allow it to happen.
He's 22.
There you go. They both 22. I don't know when the fathers allow it to happen. Obviously, we're talking Virgil because that's who Zayas said he wanted, and that's the green print, right? It's almost okay to lose. Look at Berlanga. Like, one person is supposed to lose, but when you're in the green print, it's okay because it's a money fight. You got Mexico versus Puerto Rico. You know, it's a built-in rivalry. If you do good enough, we want the rematch because we just don't get those fights often.
Is that the explanation of the green print? That is a big money fight? Or is it
green
WBC?
print? Green print is what Floyd said would be a African-American across from a Mexican fighter. That being said, green print really only means a combination of two different races or ethnicities that sell, which is Mexico and black and Mexico and Puerto Rico, you know, Puerto Rico and Mexico, things like that. So
right.
I just
But Floyd said that due to what? Black and Mexican due to what?
Because he cleaned up house with the Mexicans.
Yeah.
No, it's due to he knows race relations are high at that point. It's basically marketed off race.
Yeah.
Now,
of course.
Mexico, Puerto Rico, That's like some soccer shit where it's countries.
Yeah, it's
like,
rivalry.
Yeah, black and Mexican is at least 80% due to racism.
Oh, due to racism?
Yeah, they want us because I'm gonna keep it real. Like I'm
keep it real. Listen, I like keeping it real.
Yeah, I'm in the real world. When Ryan Garcia was not heavily toted by Mexican fans, the moment he went to fight Gervonta Tank Davis, all my black friends were saying, Tank gonna whoop that Mexican. He gonna whoop that Mexican. Oh, you going for the Mexican. Oh, you a COON. You going for the Mexican. So that is the green print due to racism. The green print in Mexico, Puerto Rico is pride, countries, pride. The Floyd knows racism sells.
But also, I think that's a little extreme.
But it is extreme because you got to remember that Floyd didn't say Mexican. He said a Latin. That's why there was all different Latins.
No,
he fought Puerto Ricans.
Niggas, I'm talking about niggas in the hood don't know they think Teofimo Lopez is Mexican, bro.
Yeah, I
but
mean,
that's ignorance, right?
So, you know, it's ignorance. We in the 24th century, like we can't act like it's just Mexican Latins. There's Latin America is huge.
But I'm telling you, the casual black fan, they're going to think Tio is a Mexican fighting Gervonta Tank Davis.
Listen. I think
even when they see the Honduran flag,
I think that
don't care.
He don't even use that flag no more. He tripping. He used the Spain flag now. But listen, I just think that we're in a different time, bro. Like passport bros exist. Like YouTube exists. Like that shit is not a secret anymore. You understand? Like dudes know Colombia exists and they know DR exists and they know Argentina. It's not a secret. Like you can't just say everybody's Mexican. Like I know,
but I'm just letting you know.
I see your point of view, but what I'm saying is boxing itself is a race-driven sport. You know what I'm saying? Even if the guy is the lowest on the scale of winning and he's like Germany shows up for him. You know what I mean? If he's fighting a dude with a Jewish flag, you know, and then it becomes something like a Germany versus Israel or whatever. So in that same thing with Puerto Rico versus Mexico, it's race driven. People side with Belanga, you know, people side with Mexico, Canelo Alvarez. That's all. I see it like that.
But look, Church. When you have Mexico versus Puerto Rico, Berlanga can have the Puerto Rican anthem. He gonna have the Puerto Rican flag. It's pride. Everybody's wearing their bandanas. The Mexican, they're gonna play the corridos. You're gonna have the Mexican anthem. When it's black and Mexican, what is the nigga anthem? What we gonna play? Jesus?
The American anthem.
That's what I'm talking about. It's due to they want to see a black dude beat up a Mexican. Let's just keep it real.
That's it's both sides. We want to see somebody get beat up when the Philippines. But what you mean?
Hold on, bro. Yeah. Like, you keep making it about race. It could be about countries too. Like, Mexico, California was Mexico. Like, it could be about the country. They losing half the fucking part of their country, and they don't like Americans, and black people fly the American flag, and that's why they get the American national anthem, and the Mexican gets his Mexican national anthem. It don't necessarily have to be about race. Again, Marcos Maidana got 2 fights, and he was Argentine. Miguel Cotto could have got 2 fights from Floyd, but he didn't want it. He was on some diva shit. He got that one, and he was Puerto Rican. Like, there's other fighters, you know, that still fell into the green print without being Mexican.
Yo, I would love to see a black fighter come out with the Confederate flag and fight Bakumbi. That's a race shit right there.
That is a race shit. God damn.
You can't.
I'm just saying. But the green print, Floyd know what he was doing. Like, Floyd is paying homage to my Mexican people when he come out there with the Mexican colors, the Mexican hat. Yeah, he's not making fun of them. He's paying homage.
Yeah, he's not appropriating them.
Right, he's not appropriating, but he knows that his buyers and his core fan base, when they in the jails, when they in the hood, they saying, "Oh, we trying to whoop on a Mexican," and they know there's racism from the Mexicans too.
Nah, for sure. There, you know, are there That exists. That exists. It's not like I haven't heard that coming up.
That exists. That exists too. Listen. I experienced it when Cotto fought Manny Pacquiao. Right. I'm jumping in the taxi after the fight, and a car full of like Filipinos was like, "Yo, we beat your ass." You know what I mean? I was like, I said, quiet. I went in the taxi. I was like, all right, take me to the.
Nah, Filipinos was the worst, bro. We needed Floyd to do what he did. They was out of control. They thought Manny Pacquiao was like unbeatable, even though he was getting slapped. Like, it shit made no sense, bro. They swore he was the one to beat Floyd. That was a great time to be a boxing fan. You had to live through it. You know what I'm saying? Imagine, and for new boxing fans that just found the show, imagine the callers. You could go back and listen to it too, but imagine those callers, for Floyd and Pac, bro. Yeah. Bro, I had so many Filipino callers. I still remember to this day a huge supporter named Jerdy or Jerry, but with a G, not a J and shit. It was a lot of Filipinos, but they disappeared after Pac, man. We need another Pac, man. I remember believing that Mercito Gesta was going to be that.
That's my guy.
When he first hit the scene and he had all the tattoos, he was in better shape than Pacquiao. He spoke Philippine and American. He was fighting on Pacquiao undercards. He was signed to Golden. I'm like, oh, shit. They got another one. It was like Kermel Moton. Not as heavily touted as Kermel, obviously, but... And then that didn't pan out, poor Gesta. I mean, he eventually, got a good win.
Yeah, to bring it back on track, where it started from Zayas and the green print. I don't think he's ready for Virgil Ortiz. I feel like the name is now brought up. Is that talked about being his next fight? Like that's what Bob Arum's going to do?
He wanted that to be his next fight.
He wanted but is he getting it?
Again, we talking about it. Do y'all think he's ready? The matchmakers are going to be having this same conversation. Is he ready? Do we give him what he wants?
I think he's ready to be promoted a higher level than where he is right now. And maybe that's why they're using Virgil Ortiz's name, because he's a much more of a bigger name than him. Who's Virgil signed to?
Virgil is with Golden Boy.
Oh, okay. Is there still the other side of the street partition dividing that?
Hell yeah.
I'm glad you said that, Enrique.
There are sides of the street still.
Yeah, because all the belts or the significant ones are over, either in the proximity of Turkey. Now, Terrence Crawford's got the WBO. You got a PBC, if you will, with the WBC interim, or I don't know, is it a full with what's the boy name? Fundora. The WBA. Who's got the WBA? Who?
At 154?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Bud.
Bud, okay.
No, the WBA. Bud, yep.
So the WBA and the WBO is tied up, and the WBC are all tied up in that trajectory with Fundora and Bud.
Mm-hmm.
That's 3 belts tied up. IBF is
back.
Shit, I don't.
Oh, shit. We got to do the raffle. Don't let me forget, yo. We got to give away the 2 headsets today. I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah. You said late after the end of the show so that people could continue the raffle purchase.
Word.
It's a veil.
We got a cash app from Demo, $1 cash app. He said, Tone, 100% right. Any Spanish is Spanish. 2 ninja emojis. Laughing out loud.
Any Spanish is Spanish. What's that mean?
He going back to the everybody's Mexican. There ain't no such thing as Colombians, Puerto Rican. Everybody's Mexican.
Ecuadorian.
Niggas is but I love my people. We just trying to whoop on a Mexican. I'd be like, bro, that dude's Dominican. Nah, we whooping on the Mexican.
So, somebody call you African, you gonna accept that?
Yeah, 100%.
So you consider yourself African American?
Yeah, when I go to the motherland, I better be up in there with.
You went to the motherland?
Nah, I'm listening.
So did you trace your lineage?
Nah, I never did. What's that called? Ancestry.com? No,
either that or the 23andMe.
You did that, Enrique? You searching for answers? What the fuck?
Nah, I'm just trying to see because like now there's like on Twitter, because I'm always on Twitter on X a lot. Now there's like, yo, we American, we been here, we natives too. You know what I'm saying? Black people, I'm saying. And then there's people that's like, nah, I'm African, you know, that got the trace. You know, I mean, am I right? I mean,
yeah, there's a whole lot of discussion about what they consider the foundational Black American versus others from the African diaspora.
Hey, yo, how y'all be getting this non-boxing algorithm?
Nah, I mean, because I follow like boxing, and just like people that show up and say something, and I'm like, oh, that's an interesting point, and then it just shows up on my shit.
Cause I don't
historical shit, electronic shit. Fights.
I ain't see nothing like that. The most I get
Sometimes
on my
yams.
feed, the most I get on my feed is like these posts that I never click on to be like, this is a thread of like whatever, and it's like, why is this always being targeted me and shit?
Because you said it out loud, probably.
Yeah, I know. No, that's real. That shit been working. But I don't mind that. I say that over and over. That makes my life easier to be talking something with my wife and then boom, it's on my computer when I open it up. I love that.
It's like,
so
here
that's
you
why
go,
I always
$3.99.
Yeah, I love
that's why
that.
I always get to Tommy Chong edibles shit in my feed.
Oh, I stopped. That shit was annoying. I was like, yo, I'm not interested in this ad.
I got DC3. What up?
DC3, what up?
Yo, what's the deal, fellas?
What up?
What's the deal? Yeah, Ness, well, we gotta start respecting UFC fighters, man. You know what I'm saying, Ness? I get what you saying, Ness. You know what I'm saying, but I don't want Bud to go fight that man. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of fights we can make for him in boxing. You know what I'm saying? Like talking about Conor. Oh, I think Bud older than Conor, Ness. You know what I'm saying? So
Conor 36 and he white, man. Black don't crack, man. White
and
age
he
worse.
Drink. Bud don't drink, don't smoke. Come on, DC.
I give him that. He don't drink or smoke.
And Conor be out here cheating. Bud live a healthy life, man. You pick Conor. You pick Conor. That's it. Why y'all always mad at me for picking somebody? This should be the crazy. I'm the only one can't pick
let me
somebody.
tell you something. We not mad at you, BJ. Nah, we not. Let me tell you something. Cause look,
your name mad.
Thursday you was doing this stuff with Edgar. Yeah, Thursday he was doing this with Edgar. I ain't mad. I just don't like when he think he right, he start getting loud. He think cause he loud, he right. That's my issue with this. Or he think you hate. He think you hating because you don't agree with him. That's my issue with this, man. But look, though, we just gotta respect guys like. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and say he ain't got a chance though, because if he catch Conor, it's night. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say that he ain't got no chance, but let's respect Conor. Let's respect this guy. He's an all-time great in UFC, bro. Like we can't just say Bud gonna walk in there and beat him up. Come on, this man.
Bud,
come on, man. Nah, Ness, we can't. And I see Bud. He has a lot of innate ability. Like, you know, he's a born athlete. I see the nigga hoop and I see him doing all this and this. But come on, man, this guy Conor is all-time great. We gotta stop that, man, saying he just gonna dog walk him now.
Bro,
man.
all-time
like,
great fighting other
MMA
dudes, not fighting superior athletes like Bud, man. Come on,
but you
man.
gotta think about it though, Ness. But he gotta worry about the kick. He gotta worry
That's
about
it.
all that. It's
That's
not
it.
just his hand.
You keep saying all that. No, that's it.
Counter puncher. Conor is a pretty good counter puncher.
DC3.
Come on, man. He couldn't even
Let me say this.
He couldn't even counter
DC3.
Floyd old ass.
Let me say this. Conor McGregor is piping shit down in public bathrooms. That motherfucker ain't lifting his leg up to kick nobody no more. You tripping?
All right, I'm gonna let y'all think that. I'm gonna let y'all
put your money on. Put your money on McGregor.
You put your money on McGregor. Hell yeah.
I'm
putting my money on McGregor.
I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it because this guy Bud has like 3 fights he could make in boxing. Like,
easy money.
I don't want to see that.
Easy money for Bud.
Yo, I'm gonna hit you with the Muhammad Ali. If you want to see your money go nigga, put it on McGregor.
That's 2 callers for McGregor.
King got me. I got a question for. Now I'm not for him. I'm just saying I don't want to see it because it's a lot of fights he can make in boxing still. You know what I'm saying? But King got me.
So you going for Bud then?
He's saying respect MMA.
But does he think McGregor gonna win or Bud gonna win? That's the respect part.
DC3, who you got?
He got a call. That's what he got.
Yeah, he got a call.
Yo, and DC3, just so you know, I think Nesta, he just get loud as shit because he freaking a podcaster who passionate about his opinion and is making you like all ruffled up, like, yo, what? You know what I'm saying? So I see a lot of Nest. I see a lot of other podcasters or vloggers copying your style too, trying to like up the ante, the energy.
I mean,
like, it's you that do this and shit. You know what I'm saying? Damn.
I mean, look, my shit ain't no act. That's why
I ain't say it was
no,
act.
no.
I said it was passion.
No, that's what I'm saying. My shit ain't no act. So, you know, people could do whatever they want. My shit come natural because I really love this shit, and there's no other sport that I watch. So it is passion. But I got Nano.
Yeah, he judging McGregor's fight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You ain't watch that sport, so I don't know how you saying.
I do Marco with that, you know. And I'm gathering information off like previous hosts and previous conversations, and I'm right. No one stopped me to say, nah, Ness, McGregor is way more than just a kicker. Like my man did, DC3 did just say he counterpunches, but bro, you talking about counterpunching with a boxer? That's non-existent, just like it was when he fought Floyd. Secondly, don't forget they love doing this shit in the MMA. Remember this? They be like,
yeah, the stick.
Like, this fake porn, like they Southpaw versus Orthodox. What's gonna happen with Terrence doing this shit? Terrence gonna hit you with that fucking straight right, lightning fast, bro, or turn this into a fucking hook, man. You dealing with a boxer. All he gotta worry about them dumbass roundhouse kicks that we gonna see, bruh.
Okay, now so when Conor fake like he about to shoot,
why he scared? Why he running from Jake? Jake been asking for the fight. And that would have been a big money fight. He been dodging Jake, bruh.
Who Jake?
Paul.
Jake Paul, and he's a fucking novice.
But Jake Paul huge though, physically.
Man, and so is Conor. He had to suck down to fight Floyd, and he gonna have to suck down to fight Bud Crawford, and y'all gonna lose y'all money.
Jake a heavyweight, man. Come on.
No, he not. He a cruiserweight, right under.
Look, DC3 said if he catch him, he gon' night. I believe that. That's a scenario that potentially can happen.
Get the fuck
you know what I'm
out
saying?
of here, bro. Send me a highlight reel of McGregor hitting anybody with one shot, knocking him out.
No, I'm talking about Terrence Crawford.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about McGregor.
Them 4 ounces.
And two-tone, Ness made it a race thing. You see, he was like, yo, he black. Black don't crack. He a white boy.
Right.
I ain't say he a white boy. I said he white. They age different. That's natural. That's Google.
Nah, I know. So that's the green print too, right there. There you go.
Back in the day, King Ahmed used to be in a club. You see a white dude, be like, man, I'll snuff that dude. He'll get cooked. in this generation, you run up on the wrong white boy. They know UFC. You be in the club with your arm broke. I'm telling you, run up on the wrong white dude.
That's true.
Yo, Chris Algieri had a story, and he was at Art Basel in Miami buying tacos, and this big black dude with dreads was like, just jumped right in front of him as he was like, yo, can I get You remember that story?
Nah. You ain't gonna finish it though?
Oh, he said he was like, yo, my man, we ain't gonna do this right here. And you know how Chris Algieri looked like a school teacher, and he ain't putting no hands on him, but dude was like, yo, this dude talking like he gonna do something to me, and then gave him a little bit of perspective, like, yo, you must be a fighter or something. He like, yeah, I'm a fighter.
Yeah,
so
Chris would have slipped under some shit, hit him with that 2 pounds of pressure, put his big ass to sleep. I got
so we gotta be careful, man.
I got
they
Demo.
gonna take Troy from the Fugees, and Troy gonna fuck somebody up.
Ready or not? Troy about to drop some legal terms on us now.
He called Troy Wyclef.
Wyclef is running for Haitian president. I'll be Haitian.
They calling you prize, not Wyclef.
Either one. I'll beat your ass.
Hey yo, Troy. Tell us why or why not Bud gonna win versus McGregor.
Oh yeah, because he's just a better fighter.
Thank you. I thought I was kind of hoping you was gonna go the other route just to debate this morning, but I'm actually happy.
I never go the other route. Like, it's just common sense. He's gonna Like Bud fighting McGregor
But
is
wait, it's in the cage, champ. You know it's in the cage.
oh hey. I would go with still because McGregor, because I fought in the cage. McGregor doesn't have good grappling skills. His jiu-jitsu and his wrestling is not A1. And Bud was a wrestler and he's very strong. He can't wrestle. And when you have wrestling, wrestling is the most basic form of grappling without locking the hand. And then grappling is the most high-tech form of jiu-jitsu of wrestling. Jiu-jitsu is. So then when you go to the striking, boxing is the most fundamental form of striking, and then Muay Thai is all 8 limbs and different angles.
Troy,
So
jump out and jump back in. You got some static going on.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
you got static.
Hey, yo, we
My
got
bad,
Nano with the $5. He says there's 2 different rent worlds. Bud could KO him in the cage, but it's true. Bud could also get a leg injury that'd mess up the rest of his career. 100 emoji. Bro, Bud has got too many reflexes to get hit by a sweeping leg kick from a fucking old man. An old man is not even active. Bud is active. But I got Coyote Blanco, $2. Ness, not today, dog. Rest, big homie. You wildin'. Hey, yo, y'all know that it's more than just the kind of topic, though. We still got Shu Shu Carrington. Is he ready for Inoue? And Xander Zayas, is he ready for Virgil Ortiz, who he called out? That's also part of the topic. I get it. Bud is a superstar. Oscar Leva, member for 22 months on the prospect level. 2 more months in his 2 years, champ. Hang with us. He says, but hundreds of millions was too much for Canelo. What? Oh, yeah. I like that. Good catch, Oscar. Turkey Al-Sheikh giving Conor McGregor hundreds of millions to fight Bud, but he can't give hundreds of millions to fight fucking David. You see, it's something up right there, man. It's something up
But
right
I think it's a deal, the hundreds of millions
It
for
don't matter.
McGregor.
2-fight deal for hundreds of millions. That's what I said they could do with Canelo. Bud and fucking David. Hundreds of millions. I've been said that. Turkey on some...
I still got that static.
Nah, you good now.
Yo, Troy, you skydive?
No, I don't do nothing crazy.
I
I'm black,
know.
bro. What are you?
Ken Porter.
I was just curious because you do it all.
Ken Porter and Sean Porter skydived.
I do it all mentally.
JQ Ordon, member for 9 months on the prospect level. McGregor, a stand-up fighter. Crawford cooks him. DC3, $2. We got to respect UFC fighters. Conor, a UFC GOAT. G-Ball.
Yeah, but he can't wrestle, though. And that's one thing I was saying. Like, with the wrestling, it's very different because that's why Nate Diaz... Actually, for Nate Diaz's first Conor fight, me and my man Aaron sparred. Nate Diaz is my man out here in Stockton, 209. And that's what helped him get the victory over Conor the first time because he was getting actual boxing work. The second fight, my man had came from Paul's from Akron. He had sickle cell anemia. He had like a outbreak or a upset. And he was in a hospital and Nate was actually hitting me to get to work for the second fight. The reason why Nate won the first time is because he was able to weather the storm with the hands and then get him in the rear naked, if I'm not mistaken. And that's because Conor's not good on the ground. And he's definitely not better than Bud standing up. So it's like if they fight standing up and then they go into the clinch, Bud knows what to do from wrestling, and Conor doesn't have good jiu-jitsu. So I would give Bud the win on the ground and pound.
What about the other tactics, like MMA, like legs and forearms and shit like that?
Conor is not really a low leg kicker, and he hasn't won. I haven't seen him win any fights with high head kicks. High head kicks in MMA, well, in pro MMA, it's still high risk, low reward. And people who can wrestle, you don't leg kick them because when you lift your leg and expose it, it's good for a double leg or a single leg takedown, ankle pick, things like that.
That's right. Talk to that.
So
fighter.
you want to be careful with the kicking when you're dealing with a wrestler. Bud, you gotta remember, Bud wrestled. That is one of the 4
But we don't know what level though, man. We keep giving Bud a lot of credit. I was giving him credit for that, but we don't know how, like, what level he achieved? Was it high school? Was it college?
It was high school
I've
wrestling, but high school.
Wrestle at the highest level of Conor wrestling at the highest level. We have to stop this. This is disgusting.
Conor doesn't have good wrestling even at the highest level. His wrestling is high school wrestling.
So how is Conor so
to the UFC?
Yeah, plus and how did Conor get to where he's at?
Hold on. Let him
one at a time.
Because I actually did MMA. It's on the internet. Go ahead. What was you saying? MMA is not as hard as y'all think it is, but go ahead.
Yeah, no, I love y'all riding for boxing. I can't hate on it.
No, it's just not. I did this shit, bro. I'm telling you.
That's not what he's saying. He's saying you riding on the boxer.
Y'all ride for the boxers, but
no, I'm not. I did MMA too. Actually, I wanted to do MMA before I boxed.
I'm riding with the boxer, man. It's a gang over here.
Has never wrestled at the level. Bud has never wrestled at the level of a Conor McGregor, who's been.
Listen, but Conor doesn't have a Daniel Cormier wrestling. What are you talking about?
Man, Troy, you discrediting Conor McGregor, man. He's a celebrity for a reason, man.
Hold on, fellas. Hold on.
Never done anything with. If you listen,
Troy, let me get these cash apps and we get back to the debate.
Niggas don't be listening.
Demo dollar cash app. We know the difference, but we just gonna say Spanish, and that's going to Two Tones theory that all Mexicans are equal. I mean that all Latins are Mexican. Another dollar cash app from Demo. He says, unless they against each other, then we say the flag. Okay. We got G-Ball $2. Clearly Ness and I mean don't know what the F they talking about. You pick Conor then. Keenan Lofton $5. The vid, Conor says this is old. Reporters pulled this out of nowhere. In full vid, Conor said Bud turned down the idea because don't want to get kicked. Adrian, $5. Ness trying to lift Bud up same way Diddy was lifting Tank. Pause, musty energy. Y'all terrible. Coyote Blanco, $2. 3 laughing out loud emojis. Ness saying Bud cooking an elite hoopers. Nah, laughing my ass off. I never said that. I say he played in celebrity games and he get MVP.
Those is trash leagues, bro.
Man, you a hater. You can't beat Bud.
Who? Man, I'll post Bud, man. I put Bud in a torture rack.
Man, you.
Oh, Karl Malone ass. You think you gonna post him up?
Man, I put Bud in a torture rack.
$10 super chat. JD says Conor is not a wrestler. Had a broke leg in the last fight, a broke pinky toe most recently, and lost 3 of his last 4. Last one by KO. Crawford for the win. Thank you, champ. But everybody gonna say
thank you.
Everybody gonna say they picked Bud, knowing they was first going with McGregor. Manuel LG, $2. Bud even do good at darts. That's right. He beat fucking Eddie, the dart king. Eddie and his father been putting darts on television all their life, and he lost to Bud in darts, man. Come on, man. Counterpunch, darts. Malcolm. The dude does everything, man. Y'all mad.
Yo, you hear me?
Yep.
Shout out to y'all. Yo, Troy, shout out to you because you just jumped on, my brother. Yo, Ness, let me ask you a question, bro. Does John Jones, if he stepped in the ring, does he beat Eddie Chambers?
Eddie Chambers.
Hell no.
I mean, honestly, I'll just tell you this, bro.
You gotta see the weigh-in?
No. Being honest, I've never, ever seen John Jones. Ever. Not even like IG highlights. Like the only thing I ever seen on IG about John Jones is getting arrested for like cocaine and I think a crying meme. I swear on my children, I never seen him fight.
All right, so the whole point of that, right? This whole Bud and McGregor, John Jones is considered one of the greatest UFC fighters of all time. You know what I'm saying? Even though, he has some PED issues or whatever, but he's considered one of the greatest. So if he can't, for a fighter like him to jump into the boxing ring and can't even beat somebody like Eddie Chambers, I was gonna throw in.
But I didn't say that. I didn't say he could or couldn't because I never seen that kid fight. I never seen John Jones fight.
But I'm talking about the McGregor Bud thing. It's a reference. Bud is not going to go into the UFC and beat somebody like McGregor. If a John Jones, who's a great UFC fighter, you feel me, and Bud is a great boxer, it's just when you're going into two different sports, it's completely different. Bud is a great athlete.
My dude,
He's
it's
gifted.
not
I'll give him
different,
that.
bro. You're not getting it. Bud can do what he does. That's all he got to do is do what he does.
Listen, that competitive shit only gets you so far, Ness.
Oh
Just
my
because
God.
he's scorching niggas
How
in
did Holly
basketball.
Holmes
Let me
win?
ask you, what
My bro,
NBA
my
let me ask you a
bro,
question,
my
Ness.
bro. How did
That's the
Holly
point, Ness.
How did Holly
Hold on.
Holmes
You
win?
dead.
How did Holly
Dude,
Holmes win?
Wait a minute.
They
Just
still
peep
win with
this,
their
right?
hands. They still win by punching an
But-
MMA fighter. Like, y'all
You're
silly.
using
Literally knocked
Bud
off Seattle.
playing ball as a reference to him beating a nigga in the cage. What NBA player? Just answer this. What NBA
Hey,
player
Bud.
did he scorch in a
Hey, Bud.
one-on-one?
Slow down. Bud wrestled. You just got to understand that
but
John Jones
high
is a
school-
strike.
you
John
said high
Jones
school,
is
but you
a
know there's a
striker.
difference
See,
between
you
high
have you done
Just
MMA,
like you say,
Tone?
hold on, wait.
Because
Just like you
I
say,
did
when you don't box-
MMA, and all I took was 3 high school
Okay,
wrestling
did you do it
practices.
at the highest level? Because
He
when
doesn't
niggas get
have
on
to
here,
wrestle at the highest
in the
level.
amateurs,
Wrestling is
You'll
wrestling.
say, oh, but you didn't fight at the highest level. That's my point. So if he's only doing wrestling in a high school level, y'all got to keep the same energy because y'all do that shit with everybody else.
You don't. If Connor doesn't have any wrestling skills, he's not a grappler. That's why he lost against Nate Diaz
Can he
the
defend
first
grappling?
fight.
Wait,
He
so
got him
exactly.
you
took
said
him
Bud,
to the
He
ground.
has way better
And
grappling skills
Bud
than the
can
average
really
person.
wrestle.
Or even
Like
somebody
wrestling
like
is
Bud.
decent. When it's, I'm not talking about submission grappling. See how you keep
Y'all
going?
taking
I'm
his
talking
call.
about
Y'all taking
wrestling.
his call. He paid for this counter.
Go ahead, Malcolm.
Nah, it's all good. But listen, this is my point, right? He has a high school level of wrestling. We talk shit when niggas only have an amateur level of boxing and they get certain takes and then they use that for something. Troy, you bash niggas for that. You be like, yo, I fought in the pros.
It's
And you
not the
use that to
same thing.
disregard. It's not the same thing? All right.
No, because
All right,
MMA
whatever,
has
man.
its
Shout
own
out to
wrestling.
Boxing
Bro,
Boys, man. I
bro,
already
they
proved
got to
my
learn
point.
how to
I'm not gonna argue.
it's so intricate in UFC. If your hand on the ground's not placed in the right position, you get that shit broke, bro. Y'all disrespecting the skills.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
All right, bro. I watch UFC
and
with Joe Rogan and them.
Troy,
They be
if you
talking
done
some
the UFC,
I did the shit.
you know your regular
Yeah.
boxing stance, you have to square up more. You can't do that traditional stance. You have to square up more. You got to look out for kicks. It's a whole different ball game. Whether you have a high school level of wrestling, you don't have a high school level of
McGregor, all right?
stance.
You pick McGregor, all right?
Oh,
Yeah, he
definitely.
did pick McGregor very clearly.
No. I'm not saying.
Yeah,
I'm not
said
asking
that,
him.
'cause
I'm not
I didn't say
asking him.
McGregor was going to beat Floyd. I didn't say McGregor was going to beat Floyd either.
I'm not asking him. I'm telling him. You pick McGregor and you stay on that side, like Shakur say. You pick this side, you stay on that side. This the Bud side. We riding with Bud over here. I don't know what y'all don't see.
Bud wrestled a couple niggas in street clothes. Now y'all think he can go in a cage and wrestle Conor McGregor.
So how did I do it then?
And body slam somebody double
who
his
did you
size.
fight?
Bro, you not even in
I didn't have
freaking the
to fight in
cage
the
today.
UFC. I fought in the cage though. See how y'all trying to minimize some shit you never did?
Well, Bud will be
That shit
fighting at the
crazy.
highest level. Conor McGregor's at the highest level.
Yeah.
When the
Yeah.
last
But-
time he been on the highest
He's not
level?
the highest level grappler.
Exactly. He's the highest level of MMA, but that wasn't his success. That's all people
When the
keep
last
pointing
time
out.
that dude been on a
Y'all
high
don't
level?
realize this MMA has its own style of grappling. It's
Ness,
no
can you
gi.
see Mike
It's a
Tyson
no gi. Hold on. It's a no gi grappling. So even when you do jujitsu, you do gi jujitsu, no gi jujitsu. They have tournaments for both. When you do wrestling, you have wrestling and MMA when you can grab your hands, and then you got high school wrestling when you can grab your wrists.
And
It's
Clarissa-
different levels.
Clarissa
bro.
won.
told me.
Clarissa
Y'all
won
told
her
me
second
that
fight.
was
Clarissa
Y'all
won her
had-
second MMA fight.
no. Y'all told me when Floyd Mayweather was fighting John Gotti, when Floyd was just teeing off on John Gotti, and John Gotti didn't want to let his hands go. Ness was like, "It don't care how old you are. Boxing is a science." Bro, UFC is a science, bro. So Ness, you can
A
beat Mike Tyson right
science.
now.
UFC's a science. Yo, I'm done
Man,
with
it's
you.
an amalgam of sciences, man.
I'm
It's
done
not
with
one
you.
specific science. That's why we talking about what goes into it. Martial arts,
Yeah, martial
wrestling,
arts.
Muay Thai. It's an amalgam. It's not just a sweet science like boxing when it comes to feints, ones, twos. threes, four. It's a little bit different. And with the John Jones analogy, that's the reason why John Jones, I think, would lack success in the boxing ring, because his foundations are more martial arts and not necessarily boxing. His striking, comes from, karate or something else. It doesn't Muay Thai, I believe. It doesn't come from, anything that I as far as footwork and, like I said, the feints and things, they're a little bit different. So I just don't think he would have the success against even a novice boxer. Like, I think Jake Paul would give John Jones in the ring. Yes. I think Jake Paul would give John Jones a very hard time, if not.
Let me get to these super chats. I got Coyote Blanco, $5. If my life depended on a 2v2 basketball game, I'm 100% taking Bud over Steph Curry. Steph Curry, Kai Irving, Ness to Paul Heyman to Bud nowadays.
That's sarcasm, obviously.
Yeah, 3 laughing out loud emojis. Pistol Parkway Mozzie, $5. In New York, we acknowledge all Latinos as what they are. We don't just label everyone Mexican. Yeah, that's a
once upon a time we did, man. Yo, he Mexican, be like, yo, I'm Honduran.
Not me, because I guess.
No, you thought, maybe not you, but there was a border war fighter. We used to think he was Mexican.
Who's that?
I don't remember his name.
Oh, yeah, you talking about Marvin. You ain't lying. Marvin Salvadorian. Marvin is Salvadorian. We automatically thought he was Mexican. You ain't lying.
There you go. Yeah, Marvelous Marvin. Tank.
Tank Furman. Shout out to the Tank.
Furman, yeah.
The Pull-Out Bandit, $5. Whether Conor is good or not, he's doing it at a pro level. Bud hasn't. Kicks and lifts, $2. Conor is kicking G-Bud's.
They're both professional.
Yo, listen to this. Conor is kicking G-Bud's leg off. Laughing out loud emoji.
G-Bud. Why is it G-Bud?
I don't know. Maybe he meant T-Bud. We got DC3 Conor.
DC3. He said if DC3 said in the boxing stance, if Terrence catch him, it's night for Conor McGregor.
It's night for Conor the minute he signed.
Yo, DC3, what up?
Yo.
Encourage Troy to go skydiving.
Y'all can hear me? I'm in my truck. It's loud. You can hear me?
We hear you.
Yeah.
Hey, Ness, I was saying, like, I wasn't saying he was going to beat him. I'm just saying we got to respect Conor. Y'all keep saying he can't grab and all that. Like, Conor got one of the best knockout punches in UFC history. But like I said earlier, if Bud clip him, it's night. So that's my only issue with it. We can't act like Conor just a jag, like he's just another godson. He's a UFC all-time great for a reason, bro. He's not. And King, I seen you at the fight. I think Shu Shu lost. What you think?
Shu Shu definitely got an early Christmas gift, man. He definitely lost. Suleiman Sagawa was roughing him up. And the way the crowd reacting, very desperate. They knew as much. Literally.
I don't know. If y'all ain't score it, I think it's unfair to say he lost.
I mean, bro, I was scoring on a popcorn box.
I didn't score it, but I see other pro fighters saying he might have gone wrong.
I don't care. I don't care what them other pro fighters said if they ain't score round by round.
I gave him 1 through 4. I gave Sagawa 1 through 4, and probably at least 8, 9, and 10.
You wildin', yo. You was tipsy off the rum punch at Madison
I
Square.
didn't even have no licks.
You was high then, man. Fuck out of here. He said 1 through 4 for Suleiman?
Hell yeah. Watch that shit over.
Bumped your head. We certainly gave Shu Shu 3 and 1 over here. And I scored
That's what
it.
I'm saying. You
I
gave
scored
it to him.
And I scored it. Crazy as hell. And
I
said, yo, I was not allowing myself to be distracted. There was points in that fight where I rewinded because the announcers will get to talking about headbutts and you'll get caught up looking at Shu Shu head and not the fight. Man, I scored that shit.
That's because he was getting knocked put on that motherfucker.
Yes, I was in the live chat. Stop that capping. I was in the live chat. We were talking about all kind of shit. Stop that, man.
My bro,
But nah.
if you didn't listen to Sunday's show, don't say stop that. I went back and watched it. I woke up at fucking 3:30 in the morning and watched the fight, McKellar fight again, and Shu Shu fight again, and scored both those fights so I could do my show Sunday morning. You crazy. I watched that shit. Shu Shu. But listen, I didn't say Shu Shu won. On my card, it was a draw. It was a draw. But I say this, there was a lot of people that, gave
Hey, give me another comment. Give me another comment.
Yeah, there was a lot of people that gave Shu Shu round 6 or 7. I didn't. I gave 5, 6, 7 to Suleiman. So easily on my card, if I give Shu Shu one of the rounds that most people gave him, he would have been winning. But I scored it a legit draw, and I scored Mayor 96-94 over Sandy Ryan.
Yeah, but then we was talking with the Zayas, like, man, give him to him. He won him like we got we acting like Virgil went through the 5. Virgil still ain't had no big fight, and he might have lost his last fight too. You know what I'm saying? So but we know Oscar though. Oscar gonna keep him because Oscar want to cash him out of one of them big old fights, like that Bud fight. It's a lot of heat at 54, so I kind of get it. If I'm Oscar, I probably wouldn't give him the Zayas. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of money at 54 right now. To me, 54 might be the hottest division in boxing. You got Bud got there, made that shit hot. You know what I'm saying? You got Funzor, Zoo. And like I said, Cholo, I seen him. He said, roll like coming soon. You know what I'm saying? So, 54 hot. And, there's though, but we got to respect Color, though. We can't just make it seem like he's just a jam. We can't do that, man. We can't do that, Niz.
We never heard of Conor over here, man.
Yeah, I know. There's you, though. There's you. I'm starting to see what you do. But I get it, though. Like I said, if Bud catch him clean, though, it's night-night for Conor. If Bud catch him clean,
it's night-night for Conor.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's
Hold up.
Like, if Bud catch him, yeah.
No, DC3. Conor gonna throw that kick. You know that old school shit? You just grab a nigga leg and you just, boom, whop him. That's it. You know those TBV people, undefeated street fighters everywhere.
Yo, if Bud is listening to this show, he definitely gonna take that fight now. Y'all gassing him up.
Yeah, he is.
Y'all gassing him up. He's
like,
yeah, I could just grab his foot.
I'm not gonna completely count him out because he know when he see a takedown coming. So it's not like when you wrestle, you don't completely forget that shit, because that shit timing. Like wrestling takes time. So he's not gonna completely forget. It stands for, like the other guy say, the UFC fighters, it's a lot of switch hitters too. Bud a switch hitter. It's a lot of UFC fighters that's also switch hitters. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing. Like, them guys be throwing crazy shit. Like, who is that Chuck Liddell just throw that Superman punch? They be doing crazy shit in the UFC, man. That's the only thing I can say.
None of that shit don't work in the real world.
Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you.
DC3.
That nigga gonna get caught on the knee, bro.
DC3 got the phrase of the day. If he catch him, Conor is night-night.
Damn,
He did not look good in there. He didn't know how to use the jab coming forward. He was getting.
Feel like it's your time.
Shu Shu was getting caught out there in dead man range.
Did y'all see Little Pump get put to sleep by that other UFC dude?
Yeah, but he let him do that shit. Why,
that boy a junkie, Little Pump, man. Promethazine and pills and Xanax, man. Come on, man.
He wasn't even choking dude hard.
You talking about a junkie got his back jumped on pause. I want to hear that shit.
First of all, that's exactly.
It don't take hard. It take a lot to choke you.
That's exactly
you cutting
why.
off both carotid arteries with the rear naked. I've done this shit. That's what I'm telling you.
Yo, he's telling you. Tone, he's telling you.
Or a 10-finger guillotine. All you need to do is put a little. See how my voice changing? Hello. That's all. And now I got your arm in that. Your carotid arteries is cut off. You going straight to sleep. It don't take.
I saw that Little Pump thing. What was that? That was a real fight, or he was like, "Yo, choke me out."
No, he was just seeing with it. That's a part of it when you're doing jujitsu. Like you gotta feel that. Like when you practice in jujitsu, somebody put you in the guillotine, you tap. Then you take a little bit more pressure. You tap. You have to practice that because you will get caught. You get caught, blood. Jiu-jitsu is very
But this is
technical
why
and
this
hard.
is why we gotta be rooting for Crawford, right? Because look at that MMA dude. He's a piece of shit. Lil Pump tapped how many times? And what he wanted to do, he wanted to make a meme.
You gotta tap your opponent, Nash. You can't tap your own chest.
Man, he was tapping, man. Get the fuck out of here. They try to make a fool of him so it could be exactly what it is on the internet. So we gonna root for Bud to beat the shit out of
Bud
MMA
got
fighters.
good takedown defense.
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit
got
was
good
that
takedown defense.
people laughing at that. That was disrespectful. The dude tapped out and they just wanted to put him to sleep so they can embarrass him. But
And not only that, I can bet you a dime to a donut if Little Pump even graduated or went to high school, the way his strength and his stamina, being a substance abuser of the highest level. Y'all keep talking as of the highest level shit. He used drugs of the highest level, and I bet you his ass got his motherfucking back taken and choked out. Whereas a normal man, or at least like Troy was saying, like the awareness of somebody kind of lunging at you, you can set up a defense. You know what I'm saying? Somebody with wherewithal, awareness. You know what I'm saying? Sober mind. You're gonna be aware of somebody coming at you.
Do anybody know
Real quick, fellas, real quick. We gotta get to some serious stuff. I mean, I just sent you the article so you could be the reader, as your pronunciation is key. We're gonna do a quick 10 count. Obviously not quick, but we got another fallen boxer at the hands of a shooting. So we're going to do a 10 count and read the report.
Authorities are looking for the gunman and...
Let me do the 10 count first, sorry.
R.I.P.
All right, man.
This is from KTLA 5 in Los Angeles. Authorities are looking for the gunman and motive behind a shooting that left a professional boxer dead on Sunday afternoon. The shooting occurred in the 1600 block of 87th Street at about 4:50 p.m., according to Los Angeles Police Department. The preliminary investigation revealed the victim, later identified as Malik Birdsong, was standing outside a vehicle with his girlfriend inside when another vehicle approached. A dark-colored SUV drove by westbound on 87th and shot at the victim, an LAPD spokesperson told KTLA 5 News. The victim then ran towards his residence when two suspects from the vehicle started chasing him while shooting at him. Birdsong fell to the ground in the driveway, the spokesperson said. First responders arrived and rushed him to a nearby hospital where he's pronounced dead. Police said he had suffered 7 gunshot wounds to the torso. The suspects fled the area in a dark-colored SUV, LAPD said. Birdsong, 31, was a professional boxer known as King Malik. He had a record of 15-1-1 with 10 knockouts and was the reigning World Boxing Foundation International Welterweight Champion. The LA native's next scheduled fight was for October 26 against Gore Yedvertsian at the Commerce Casino.
Condolences to the family, and hope they can deal with this tragic moment. Oh, Marcos is here.
What up, people?
What's
What up, Marcos?
He was from LA.
Yeah, man.
Rest in peace.
Marcos, to change the energy, bro. How was the commentating? I didn't hear you on the telecast for the knockout. What happened?
The shit was a shit show.
Oh,
it was mad, like
so
disorganized. It had me
Dame
in the
Dash
beginning.
ain't official?
What's that?
So Dame Dash not official. He don't got the bread of back in the day?
I mean, I don't know if it was him. It was really. They didn't even have headsets. We were holding microphones, so like I couldn't hear the commentator. Like there was 3 of us. I couldn't hear them because we didn't have headsets, and the crowd was loud. And
oh my
it was. Yeah, they kept swapping us out. I did all the ring interviews.
I heard the footage looked shitty too. Like,
It was bad. It was bad. Yeah, it was. But Watching Sugar Shane though was fun. I'll give it that. He was tenderizing that dude's liver like tequila, man. He was damaging it.
Like tequila.
He was trying because I talked to Shane. Shane's like, I'm gonna go easy because the dude was like 6'1", 230, 240. And Shane was ripping into his liver and his kidneys like
no, that
Jeffrey
fight,
Dahmer.
That fight, it was exactly what Shane needed. It was like the midlife crisis fight. Now he thinks he wants the rematch with Oscar. He's calling for the rematch.
He's been doing that before. Did you guys? I'm sure you guys saw Oscar's clapback though, like just shitting all over the fight.
Yeah, I mean, did he buy it out or was it not sold out?
No, it was sold out, but Oscar didn't buy it out. Those events they're like at WWF usually. Shane's fight was, added some solidified it a little bit, but yeah, the production was not done well, and they swapped me out, and I was and Philly's a shithole, man. No disrespect to people from Philly, but what a dump.
Whoa, yeah, I know Philly very well.
Oh God damn!
No, am I joking?
I was on a shoot in Philly. I kid you not. There was like 2 Chinese restaurants on every block. And in the Chinese restaurants, they sold do-rags, socks, white T-shirts. It's a very weird place. You know what I'm saying?
And even like the night, it looked like Staten Island and Boston just fucked and had an ugly kid.
What the hell?
Why Boston?
What?
I don't know. That's what
Boston has some prestige to it.
No, like the
so does Philly, yo. Philly got the Liberty Bell, man.
The Philly city, though, the city of Philly is very nice, actually. It's very like New York City.
Hey, yo, man.
We were in
no freeway slander out here, man.
But look. For example, when I went to Philly for the whole Danny Garcia, remember we used to go to Philly, Ness?
Yeah.
And it's
and
like
we never had that experience. You and I never like, ew, this shit look crazy. We stopped and got some Philly cheesesteaks every time.
Yeah, we did, but that was like the city of it. That was the city. Or the offside streets is very much like East New York.
Yeah, but I actually partied. I actually partied in Philly. You know what I'm saying? Like they downtown or they party area is nice, and they got after hours. It's still been late.
No, they're downtown. I said it's very like New York City, but even New York City.
Let me get to these super chats, fellas. I got Mr.
If you think you want to get some
Lemons.
food after 11? Nope.
I mean, it's
nope.
Because you ain't go to the hood. There's Philly cheesesteak spots
you can go to
all
a
over.
Wawa.
You could go to the I went to the Wawa. You could go to the food truck.
Let me get to these super chats.
So
I got
syphilis
Mr. Lemons, $2. Connor's background is boxing. Malcolm Flex, $2. Troy, the TK Kirkland of TBV. Davey So Art, $5. Connor lasted 4 rounds with Khabib. Bud wouldn't last 2 minutes against Khabib. Also, Jones was a wrestler, state champion. Troy, hardly just a striker. All right.
How many times, Marco, did Damon Dash say pause?
He said it during the pre-fight instructions.
That was wild. He ain't even. What was he wearing, bro? Come on, that shit was so.
That shit was like 5 sizes.
My man had a great jogging suit on. Let me get the Brandon in Cincinnati. That shit was a shit show.
My man Ivan Robinson was there. Blue Blood happened to be there for some reason. His boy was fighting. Who else was there? A couple people. I mean, it was it was dope to see Shane though. It was. I can't front. It was dope.
Brandon.
Well, you got to come to Border Wars.
Brandon. Hold on, Brandon. Let me try something. While we wait on Brandon to connect, perfect time to get and hit that thumbs up. Great time to get ahead and subscribe. Brandon checking in.
Yeah, what's going on, Ness? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Salute to the whole panel. Salute to the whole community. Shout out for now. Is Shu Shu ready for Inoue? Absolutely not. He wasn't ready for Inoue, win or lose this fight. If he would have won or lost this fight, Inoue is a pound for pound top 3 guy. Generational talent. I don't think even if Shu Shu won this fight, it would be an indication on whether or not he was ready for that kind of step up. He definitely needs to fight somebody within the top 10 or even top 5 before you try to get to arguably the greatest little man in the sport, period. So yeah, he's not ready for that fight. I think Xander has a better chance against Virgil. Um, Simply because for one, Virgil isn't Inoue. He isn't on that level. He's a very, very good fighter, but he isn't like elite, like generational talent like Inoue is. So Xander would have a better chance. But if that fight was to happen next year, it's the same thing. I would like to see Xander fight somebody on that former champion or contender level, somebody like a Chuck, somebody like a Mendoza, somebody like a Charles Conwell before I can say he can get in there with a Virgil. So I don't think either guy would be favored to win in those fights. I wouldn't pick either guy to win those fights. But if they get the opportunity, who am I to say don't take the opportunity? As far as Bud and McGregor, I like to say, man, I respect MMA guys. I don't think boxers are very successful when they go to the cage, and it don't look like guys leave the cage and are very successful when they come to boxing. So I would favor Bud to fuck McGregor up in a boxing ring, but I would favor McGregor to beat Bud in the cage. I understand Bud is a wrestler. I don't know, like you said, I don't know what level wrestling background he has, but he's never done it in the cage before. So he ain't even gonna have the savviness or know enough of the little details and tidbits for him to go in there in his first fight in the cage and go up against one of the greatest mixed martial artists in the history of the UFC. Like perfect example, Clarissa is the best boxer in women's boxing, bar none, ever. And she lost to a girl that was like what 1-1, 2-1 at the time, and that girl is like 4-4 now. So she wasn't the elite of MMA or mixed martial arts, and she beat our
Clarissa don't
best
got
female boxer.
Bud Power though. Clarissa don't got Bud Power. It's different. You know what I'm saying? It's just different.
The point is the technical part, man. They don't got nothing to do with the power. I know Troy waving it off like he got flies around him, but
it do
that
got to
shit
do with the
ain't.
power.
That shit is
It do
different.
got to do with the power. Bud been knocking shit out with 8 ounces.
It's
You
not
about to
even
put him in
wearing
4.
gloves.
You about
Fuck
to
you
put him
mean
in
it ain't
4.
got to do with no power.
Yo,
I mean, I hear you. I
man,
respect. I hear you, and I respect that. But like I said, it makes a lot of financial sense. McGregor is the biggest name in combat sports. Period.
feel like it's
Biggest
your
star in
turn.
combat sports. But
What
I'm
is
not
your turn?
interested in seeing it. I want Bud and Canelo. That's my call. I'll be back for that counter punch that I had yesterday that I didn't get to later. Ness. Peace out.
Yo, that's 4 callers that going for McGregor, respecting the MMA. It's technical. I know they're picking McGregor over
MMA.
Bud in the MMA fight. Like I share the same sentiment. McGregor will not do any well in the boxing ring with Bud. Absolutely not.
Bud beats him worse than Mayweather beats him.
Bud would destroy him. But there's risk, man, and you could throw all the technical terms out because you done it, Troy. I'm not buying it.
I got Harlem World.
that
What
makes
up?
absolutely no sense, but go ahead.
Okay, you can fix a car.
Harlem.
No, I actually can't. I don't even work on cars. I work on niggas. I beat
you
their
can hear me?
ass.
I hear
That's
you.
true.
Yeah, we ain't forget about our man Clay Collar, who is a mid UFC fighter, barely even a ranked fighter, probably never even been ranked, and was in there taking niggas O's, boxing, and like I said, mid. But John Jones definitely is a wrestler first. I don't know who said he was a striker. Conor McGregor, I wouldn't pick him versus Bud, even though I am an MMA fan, but when it comes to Conor, you know, he got all that cocaine stuff going on, so his life is right. So I don't know about Bud, but he is definitely got knockout power. His biggest win is a one-punch knockout, like in 10 seconds versus no curses, versus the champ who was probably champ for 10 years straight at the time. And he can wrestle. He has a stamina problem, so that's why I wouldn't pick him versus Bud. But he definitely can wrestle, just not versus the best. And the dude he lost to recently, while he hasn't really been fighting the correct way, he beat that dude back in the days when he was active and knocked him out just as well. So, but I'm not picking him versus Bud. I wouldn't even pick a fighter. I just pick it don't go to decision type fight. But Yeah, all this misinformation. And I also remember Adrian Rowan, that's his name.
Yeah.
He was saying like Anthony Pettis is a boxer too. Anthony Pettis is not a boxer; he's a kicker. And Holly Holm is also a kickboxer turned boxer turned MMA fighter. So it's a little bit different. And
Holly
her
Holmes
coach
is a
not
boxing
even
world
boxing
champion.
coach.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, she is. But I said she's a kickboxer.
And she
turned
won that
boxer
fight with no
MMA
kick. She
fighter.
won that fight with them fists, remember?
No, she won it by
Yeah,
head.
then she
once
went
she
like
a
first
boxing
round.
world
She
champion,
kicked
they
her in
just
her
become-
head. She kicked her in the head. It was a knockout kick to the head.
Damn, that's crazy.
But like I was telling y'all, and like I said, she's a kickboxer turned boxer turned MMA fighter. But I'm not going to dismiss her though because she couldn't get good kickboxing fights or she wasn't getting paid enough in kickboxing, so she went to boxing and did that. But I only had that argument because Paulie was trying to make that argument to say that one of them came into boxing, in the MMA and got a world championship. But I wouldn't take that away from anybody that wants to say she's a boxer turned MMA fighter. But that's my call.
All right, I got Meech TV, $5. Rest in peace to King Malik, the boxer out of the West LA. Lost his life this past weekend. Prayer hands emoji. Prospect on the rise, boxing glove emoji. Had a fight at the end of the month. Just sad. Yeah, we read the report and we did a 10 count for him.
Damn. And he had a fight lined up. That's an unfortunate, sad situation.
And he only had one loss. He was like 15 and 1. DC3.
And go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, and I know. Let's keep it a King Malik's RIP.
DC3.
I was gonna say another athlete died, but go ahead.
DC3, $2. This guy Troy knows all what he say is gospel. Rolling on the floor emoji. Pistol Parkway Mozzie, $2. Rest in peace, the Dikembe Mutombo. Nah, that's who you talking about?
Yeah.
What?
That's
Damn.
wild, yo. I remember
Yeah.
Dikembe Mutombo, bruh.
When did he die?
Dikembe
Just
Mutombo
now,
of the rap
brain
shit.
cancer.
Plus the jab is sick.
Oh, what?
Oh, man,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
I know. I don't even watch basketball. And I know. I remember him from like cereal commercials and shit.
Yeah, he used to be like,
Yeah.
The finger wave.
you ain't getting that off on Dikembe. Damn, that's crazy,
And
yo.
two athletes in
Jay-Z
one
line, you
night.
get blocked like the Kimbe coming to the hall. Remember Jay-Z had that line. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Come on, you
Rest
wild.
in peace,
Why you destroy the line, yo?
Yeah.
I forgot the line, but yeah, man. One of the greatest defenders in NBA history.
Shot blockers. The greatest, possibly.
Man, I'm
Man.
pretty.
Yo, and then we mentioned Inoue, right? You think is a rumor? Is it true? The co-star Canelo and Inoue gonna feature in Japan?
Yeah, I ain't see that. The dude was saying that Chava reported. We couldn't find it on Chava's page, so I don't know.
Big time.
But I got Lowe's nose boxings after these super chats. I forgot. Let me see. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got to Demo. We got to get to Demo on a Cash App with another peso pluma. He says, $1. I see how my voice changing. Hello. That was for Troy.
Yo, the reason why I asked you,
Your ass choked out.
if you fix cars is because not one, you claim to do everything, but two,
Claim you terrible.
mechanics. Look, let me finish my thought. Mechanics be like dudes that like fix cars and be like they get all technical to throw you off and just to believe them and shit. And a lot of hold on, let me talk. I'm finished. And a lot of like fight fans and hardcore fans, then the ones that participate in it, they start like saying their word is bond and sold on by using technical terms. So that's all. I just feel like the technical terms don't convince me that a freaking boxer, not that a boxer versus an MMA fighter, right? Highest level, because we throwing that out there.
What does that have to do with anything?
What does what have to do with anything?
What does that have to do with them actually
What's the
fighting?
question?
No, the
What's the
question is
question?
what does technical terms have to do with them actually fighting?
A lot, because you're calling the fighter that's gonna win based on your technical terms.
He says
No,
you're
I'm
trying
calling
to,
the fighting based on the win about how they fight.
Right.
What the fuck is you talking about?
Technical. Didn't you talk about the whole thing?
Yeah,
didn't you talk about the
fight, bro? Listen to what I'm saying.
Okay, that's what I said. A mechanic gonna try to convince me what's wrong with my car.
I'm not trying to convince you.
By talking
this
about
is how McGregor actually fights.
You convinced me.
This is what Bud can actually do. I'm not making up no shit.
We don't watch Bud do that for a living.
You don't have to watch him do it for a living. Being a high school wrestler, you wrestle every day. I did.
Okay.
This is why I'm saying when you do MMA, the first thing they talk. I never wrestled. That's why he never wanted to put me in the fight.
But Troy, we don't know if he's still
he took me to a high school wrestling.
But Troy,
I took 3 practices.
But
you
Troy,
need to learn certain things. He was actually a wrestler.
But Troy,
they competed as kids wrestle.
But Troy, we don't know if he still wrestles though. He could
have.
And listen, like there's the
taking away from McGregor. Like you saying, McGregor did none of that.
Still wrestle. Once you know how to have good takedown defense and you practice it when you're doing MMA, because takedown defense is a thing. You just basically sprawl.
But that's
it's not
what I'm
like
saying.
McGregor's gonna come in there and try to dominate him with wrestling. Because Conor's not a wrestler.
I hear you, but what I'm saying is we don't know if he's practicing. That's the point. We don't know.
You don't. It will if you had a fight, then you would practice it because it will be part of a game plan.
Okay.
That's when you would practice.
So you talking counter? You talking practicing during camp? Some might say that ain't enough, but I got a $2 cash app from JP that says, "Ask Troy, is he some kind of doctor?"
Yeah, I do herb shit.
How are we comparing UFC?
Be ripped up,
yeah, that's controversial.
We're comparing the fact that Conor's not a good wrestler at all, and Bud used to wrestle.
Yeah, so if they fight, what makes you think that Conor is going to say, "Well, I'm just going to stand up in a exchange with one of the greatest fighters of all time"?
Because he's not known for his wrestling. So him trying to wrestle would take him out of his element in MMA.
But wouldn't Conor have a plan too? Don't they have to plan? Isn't that like you stuck to the plan?
Listen,
hey yo,
you wouldn't, man. Anyway,
I got $2
$2
from DC3. Troy was there when Jesus walked on water.
It's funny because niggas ain't never fought and did shit, so we can all laugh about it. But if you want to put my MMA fight up on here, you could just throw it up on here.
Nah, we can
laugh at that shit.
A word? You did MMA
we
fight?
got
yeah, nigga.
That's what
you think I'm talking? Talk about shit I don't do. You hear me up here talking about tennis?
What? Say that again. You talk about what?
Lowe's nose boxing. Lowe's nose boxing. Lowe's nose boxing.
What's up?
What up, Lo?
Top of the morning, and that's you always say Lowe's. It's Lowe's, it's L-O, not Lowe's. But yo, I just want to say thank y'all, man. Y'all showed the other day had me cracking up on Sunday, bro. My nigga Troy had to give y'all an education on the technical stuff with the lawyer situation with Devin Haney. Ness, you got cooked. Now, Marco, you officially banned from Philadelphia. You my guy.
I know, man. I'm
take
sorry,
you to
Lo. My apologies.
Yeah, I can't take you over there, man. You're gonna be scared to get out the car. But
I like you, just not Philly.
I mean, you beat Two-Tone to it. You got a chance to get a close-up of the yams of Clarissa. Shout out to you. Two-Tone, you missed it. It was a zoo. What up? What up, Two-Tone?
Oh, what up, man? What up, King? We out here. Yeah, I missed the yams, man. I'm disgusted.
You missed it, man. You missed it, man. And that's, I'm a believer, man. It is the era of Edgar. The era of Edgar is upon us. He just gotta keep winning. Yo, the love he got in Madison Square Garden was crazy, bro. It was a zoo in there, man. And then I was hanging out with T.O. Senior. That dude is a maniac. I ain't gonna lie to you. He almost got us into a couple of situations because he was wilding out drunk, man.
Yep.
And Xander Zayas, I'm gonna say something about Xander Zayas. Technically, I think he's more skilled than Berlanga. But if he had Berlanga's power, he would definitely be the it factor. It's crazy because Berlanga doesn't have the skills of Xander, and Xander don't got the power of Berlanga. If you put both of them together, it'd be a problem because I know that Xander Zayas is not getting these guys out of there. He's not doing what Miguel Cotto was. When Cotto was coming up the ranks, you was putting him in there with these guys, he was getting them out of there. And Cotto wasn't fighting Piragua scripters. He was fighting former world champions. Cotto was beating up guys like Randall Bailey before he was even a champion. He was stopping guys like I forgot dude's name, the dude that rocked Floyd Mayweather, DeMarcus Coley. And these are all fights that he was rocking dudes, getting them out of there when he was a prospect, bro. So Xander Zayas, you know, he's in a tough division. I don't know if he's ever going to be a champion in a weight class when you got Bud Crawford and those guys there. But I would like to see Xander against Everson Lubin. That'll be a good fight. That'll be a real good fight, man. For sure. And so Marco, I guess you're not coming with me to Philly then, right? Because I'm going out there November 9th to see Boots Ennis.
You don't ever have to worry about me going to Philly.
Damn.
Unless I'm in a plastic bubble.
Wait, but that's the first time you've been to Philly?
Nah, I've been a couple times.
Oh. So why you
Is
it musty or what?
Bro, I'm telling you, I know Philly.
Like, you know.
I went to Philly all my life.
Oh, big shout out to my man Cordell Booker was there. He was trying to find Mosley Jr. to set up a fight, but Jr. wasn't there.
I got JP, another $2. Ask Troy, is he considered the new Dr. Selby?
Troy, they trying to get at you, man.
No, we're not gonna play with Dr. Sebi. I definitely did with Dr. Sebi. I got the African genome and all.
You just muffled up again.
Niggas be running their mouth. They just be book right here, based off his knowledge about how you eat. That's why I'm 44 and I'm still ripped.
Damn.
Yeah, I knocked your fucking head off.
But
then
somebody said they want to fight, and you gonna say you don't fight no more. Stop saying you're gonna knock somebody out when you ain't gonna take a fight.
I'm not talking about that. So
you said your mic messing up again, Troy. Reset it. I got Slick Nick, $2. Rest in peace, Dikembe Mutombo. Malcolm Flex, $2. Troy co-wrote, produced, give Rich a dot, try it.
Yo, Troy, why they trying to get at you, man?
What's going on?
That's one of my favorite albums, though. Let's be real. New York Bullet, member for 2 months on the prospect level. Ask Troy if he's competed in Ninja Warrior before. I used to think I was going to compete in that. When I was seriously, remember Enrique when we used to work out back in the day and I was doing pull-ups with the vest? It's because I secretly wanted to go to American Ninja Warrior, but it's just way too much. It's still too much. It's way too much upper body strength. You have to. I think you need to be able to do at least 100 pull-ups in a clip in order to be successful in that show.
Damn.
Nah, for
That's
real.
why you was putting the weight vest on.
Yeah, so I was putting the weight vest on. I got up to 25 straight. Beautiful form, but nah, bro, you ain't see that tower? They make you climb that tower like. It's impossible. I mean, not impossible because these motherfuckers doing it, but they be having rock climbing experience, backgrounds. But Troy, have you competed in Ninja Warrior? They come to all cities.
No, just MMA and boxing, my G. If you want to look it up, you can look it up. Just look it up. Show it. Show the shit.
DC, well, you already showed that. You showed it. DC3, $2. Troy wrote Martin Luther King, I have a dream speech.
No, but he was a U.S. attorney, so y'all should definitely understand that. Legislation Revision Council. Hold on, let's see. Niggas want to be playing, but I'm gonna give them real information every time. Hey, if you want to really learn about Martin Luther King, you should study the Office of Legislation Revision Council. It's Title 1 through 54 on banking and how you get paid from your name and your securities. It's very important. I got court out October.
Wait, tell me that title again. I'm gonna write that down. All seriously, though.
Office of Legislation Revision Council. It's the OLRC.
Revision Council.
Yes, it's the United States laws, Title 1 through 54. Like Title 28 is the District Code 28, and it's UCC, Uniform Commercial Code Law.
But with that, Martin Luther King released that book?
Yeah, no, it wasn't a book. You see, the niggas is just it's codes.
I know the
United States attorney, so he was actually a federal attorney. That's why him and Malcolm X start getting along because they were trying to do things federally in the republic, so they can get money for civilly for the black community. That the Revision Council laws are a bunch of civil laws that have to do with banking.
Oh, so where do you get that if it's not a book?
It's right on online? The internet.
This girl is 7 years old, and she's doing 33 pull-ups.
It's the laws on Cornell University website. That's where Dr. Martin Luther King went. He went to Cornell University, which is in New York. He also
Yeah, I know.
Alpha Phi Alpha.
Who are these kids doing pull-ups? That's what it is.
Hey, Marco, you think if this girl keeps doing 33 pull-ups in a row and she's 7, she has Alicia Baumgartner arms?
Yeah,
maybe.
Definitely.
That's no joke.
33 pull-ups in a row. That little girl at 7 years old.
Damn, I don't.
She was
You
using
can't even do 10, Marco. You can't even.
I could
do
probably
10.
do 10 or 15, maybe.
You're lying. You're lying.
But
You're
I'll
lying.
be done.
You're lying. Take your phone right now to the basement and give us 10.
How
You
about
ain't got
I'll give
it.
you this?
You
How about
ain't
that?
got it. You ain't got it, bro.
I could
we
hit like a strong
Nah,
5.
I could probably do maybe 10, but I haven't done them in so long.
Tech,
maybe not.
Tech. Hold on, I got 2 king counters from Tech. You.
Tech.
Check.
Yo, what's
You.
up?
It's good.
What up,
Tech.
Hey, chilling. Hey, Church, you know I got a cookie, bro. You heard me?
Who you cooking, Troy?
I've been working. No, Church.
Oh, what's up? Talk to me.
Bro, I've been repairing vehicles for 14 years, bro.
Okay.
I ain't never cheated a customer.
I ain't say you did.
You feel me? Yeah, but you said that's how
happens,
mechanics.
though, right? It happens in the business.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you think in that culture of mechanics, don't they like try that? Why you think a woman always wants to bring a man with her to the mechanics?
Good
Because
question.
they're weak. Nah, I'm just
Oh,
playing.
let me ask you.
Just playing.
Hey, yo.
Nah, because
hey, yo.
they think
I
that
said
they
that
get
yesterday.
convinced that they
don't
historically mechanics.
Because women don't have the logical capacity to understand technical parts.
But hold on.
That's fine, and they take advantage of that.
Hold on.
Let that man get
Hold
his
on.
call.
Which one of you niggas do? Which one of you niggas on the panel do?
What?
On their ass. Get on their ass. Niggas talk about that mechanic shit.
I know a little bit about cars. I could defend myself. What's up? What's the question?
Okay, so tell me what the cams in your car do.
The cams? The cams so the camshaft in the car, it goes inside the head valve, right?
Don't go
and,
jams.
and there's oil, engine oil that goes through it. You know, sometimes those cans rattle if they not I forget what the proper term is. If they not on right though, they rattle. But yeah, I mean, you know, I changed the cams on my GTO, and I changed the whole head, and I changed the sleeve and pistons on my GTO on the lower.
So you telling me you did this yourself?
No. I did not do it myself. I took my car to Roxanne
Nah,
Racing.
I am gonna give you some credit, Ness. You in the right area, but the cams open and close the valves in your engine. So taking one of you niggas to go look at a car ain't by shit. You got to call a technician to go take a car out for you.
I mean,
you feel me?
Not really, bro. Come on, I'm 45, and like you drive, and the brakes tell you when it's time. They literally come with a that squeak. I want people to know something. That squeak isn't a coincidence. That's part of the design of the brake pad to let you know it's time to change it. Like the check engine light comes on and tells you. You know, like if you don't want to be on top of your car, then you won't know about a car. Like, and if you want to get got, you're gonna get got. Like, look, I literally just took.
Most of the niggas out here today don't know shit about cars at all.
I mean, you know,
You
shout
feel
out
me?
to
And
my
I got-
son, man. He changed his tire the other day. You know what I mean? You gotta teach it. You gotta teach your children.
Listen, bro, I diagnose lemons all the time. I get at least 2-3 lemons every week. What do you call it when you saying $20? That's 2 king counters.
Yeah. You still got 3 calls left. No worries.
Like it's your time.
You got plenty of time. Two more left. 3 more left.
12 minutes.
Well, I'm a hold on for him, bro.
Oh,
and tap back in. I just need to say that to church.
Yeah, but you ain't gonna say nothing about McGregor versus Bud.
Nah, you pissed him off.
It's a big fight. I don't got an issue with it. I love to see it. And Bud is my guy, so if you want to get in there with bro, I'm going for Bud for the knockout. You feel me?
I mean, it's not
DC3.
Would be a little different, but the case would be a little different, but it's like Ness said, everything bro do, he winning that. So I don't think he know how to lose.
I don't think. Do you think
And
Bud
what
will
was
really
the
fight
other
him in the cage?
for the money.
I mean, if the money right.
I feel like
Yeah,
he
the money
won't.
right,
I
I
feel like
think-
he's too smart. What's he gonna
Who?
do that for? He's a prize fighter.
Who?
But I don't think he'd go in the cage with him.
If Bud stepping in that cage, that don't go on his professional boxing record
At all.
What's the loss?
Yeah,
And it's
but it's like-
generational wealth. We talking about hundreds of
Definitely generational.
millions.
Yeah, I get that, but he can get his knee blown out. He get all kinds
Yeah.
of shit.
It could ruin his boxing
Bro,
career. you know
listen,
what I'm
listen,
saying?
listen. What did they do? What did they do in the last big money fight? Didn't Danny just get saved by his dad? You don't think Bomac would save him? Come on, it's always a backdoor
You think?
plan.
Wait, Bomac is gonna train him for that fight?
He don't gotta train him. He don't gotta train him. That's his fucking father figure. What you mean? He ain't gonna be in a corner?
Yeah, definitely should be in the corner.
Hey, Marco.
What up?
What's the chances of an athlete getting hurt during practice or training? You get your knee blowed out in the gym.
No, but if you're doing MMA, it's a lot more likelihood because now they're putting pressure on your knee. They're fucking doing a reverse arm.
Well, you
lock
gotta
choke,
get me
whatever
on
the
the
fuck they're
ground.
called.
You gotta get Bud
You don't
Crawford
even
on
know
the
what's
ground.
going on in the joint.
No, I don't.
Hey,
but I know
Marco,
that you're going to be a lot more susceptible to getting hurt.
Bud ain't going in no octagon, bro. Cut the cap, bro.
Y'all
Bud,
scared.
That's what I'm. Thank you, Tone.
Man, let me ask y'all niggas a question, bro. What's the point of being scared of some shit that ain't happening?
Because it's very
I don't
highly
feel
like
like-
That's how Marco.
never fix no
That's how
cars,
Marco
so
live his life, man. He worried about the unknown, man.
I'm going to give you
Don't
something to worry
even be-
about. Punk.
Yo, wow, you act like Bud.
Nah, he
Yeah.
talking to me. He talking to me.
Nah, I was just fucking with him.
Y'all know
Marco, some Clint Eastwood shit. You talking to me, punk?
You guys think Bud will really fight him in the cage?
Hell yeah, bro. Listen, Marcos, why are you acting like how many people in your real life and in make believe, right? Like in the real world that you have no control over. How many people do you know made hundreds of millions?
A few.
Hey, Ness, let me get this off before I go. Bud will fight anybody that the people calling for. He said he won't cinnamon. Enough people called for it. He said, okay, I'll do cinnamon. So if enough people call for McGregor, bro, do it.
I
calling for
mean,
boots.
we've been calling for boots, so I don't know about that.
Yeah, cut that cap.
But
bro.
all right, Tech. You going with another one? Because that's gonna be call number 3.
Fuck it, man. Let's do it. Boots, listen, Boots, that's a totally different thing. Boots don't have any accomplishments to fight this man. It ain't a big money fight. You feel me? It ain't the hundreds of millions that you talking about when you talking about Canelo or Conor McGregor.
It's not more than a
just
dream
tough
fight.
That's on his resume down the line.
You want Jerome Boots just said 15,000 in Philly. You don't think they could sell out that arena with Bud?
Hell yeah, they can. I don't want to see him fight McGregor. It's going to be a one-sided ass whooping.
Millions. Nobody's paying hundreds of millions to see Bud and Boots. And
Okay,
Bud
will
even
Philly
said,
sell
like,
out
if
with
y'all
Bud
want to
and
fight,
Boots?
go find a purse. Go find the money for it. They ain't
And
came
that's the
back with
sad
no
part.
offers.
The McGregor fight would be way more lucrative.
Bro, Hearn
the sad
said
part.
they want to sit down there at 47 and collect all the belts and undisputed.
Bro, Boots just did
They on two different
14,000 with Avocado. How many does he do with Bud?
Why you
Way
keep
more.
saying you, bro? We not making the same point.
No, I'm making the same point. The money is there. The man just did 14 with Avocado. How many he gonna do with Bud?
I guess he's saying that McGregor would bring even more money because of his stupid crossover appeal.
Yeah.
So, okay, so you big on X, get on X, and ask Turkey a la Sheik, how much he paying for the Boots fight?
Nah, because Bud, I mean, like, bro, Turkey, don't bring that name up to me, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so you're not in the plans right now, bro. You got to do something. Go fight somebody. He finna
Connor's not
rematch.
in the plans either. We know he ain't about to fight Connor. It's only Canelo. Now I don't know.
No, Boots is rematching a guy that he already beat 12-0.
Nasty.
He getting that work, man. He getting them rounds. That's
Nasty.
education. He brought in Michael Mickinson, FYI. He brought in Michael Mickinson. That's a good.
He's definitely about to get touched up now.
That's a good spawn partner to mimic Karen.
Soon as you start bringing people in, you getting cooked.
What? Everybody
I think
bring
Bud-
high
I
level
think-
sparring in.
I think Bud getting that man some grace so he can grow his career. Concentrate on yourself, dog.
And shout out to
Only
Eddie.
Bud haters calling for that thing.
You know that was Eddie helped him with that. How the fuck Boots know Michael Mickelson? Come on, man. Cut the shit. Shout out to Eddie being a great promoter. Like, yo, you want some good spawn? You know who I think a good spawn? Michael Mickelson.
I know
Eddie
who
a
Michael
good promoter,
Mickelson is,
but
though.
man,
No, I know
He's
you
a
know who
terrible
Michael
matchmaker,
Mickelson is,
bro.
but I'm saying, do Boots know? And his father, did they know Michael fucking Mickelson?
Well, yeah, maybe because Bozy been over there with Andy, seeing what's going on. So who knows?
Nah, man.
Also, random hate.
The only
Please
way they
keep
know
the-
Mickelson is if they was truly, fully
always feel
invested
like
in the
it's your turn.
Virgil fight, so they watch Virgil fight Mickelson. Other than that, man, hell no, man. What the fuck?
All right, fellas.
All right, Tech. Mickelson, what you were saying, Tone?
No, some random hate. Stop acting like Inoue like that until he fight in America, bro.
He already
Stop.
fought here.
Well,
No,
What the fuck?
I don't think he could beat Shu
He
Shu.
fought in
Yeah,
America.
I don't know if I agree with that one, Tone.
Well, listen, I ain't even going down that road. Here's what I
don't
want to
think he could
say.
beat Shu Shu.
Now is the time for Shu Shu versus Fulton, Steve Fulton. That is the fight to make.
I like
That's
that.
the fight I want to see. Because again, I'm not so sure how
Shu
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 Shu did in this
Fulton.
particular bout.
Man,
Huh?
you kidding me? How y'all gonna throw Shu Shu in there with Fulton right now? Just because Fulton had that bad fight off of like 20 years in activity?
That's not disrespect. That's good. That's the featherweight division is kind of preoccupied with.
I mean, I just don't know.
Espinoza.
I mean, listen, I'm just saying, like, if you got a draw with Suleiman on my card, you about to throw him in there? Ain't this kid like a unified former champ?
Oh, you had it. as
He's
well?
also coming up in weight, and it's a challenge. If you're gonna fight, and make it exciting, it could be a battle of the turnpike. I know Marco.
I mean, I get it. It's a good fight, but you guys asking for across the street. This guy just got paid what, 3-4 million to fight Inoue?
Listen. Fulton ain't exactly across the street. They might not even let his ass off the porch. I don't even know if he was on the block. He was upset about being on the undercard. So I'm sure he'd be more than willing to not only go across the street, get in the Uber, and go down the block.
Willing, but are they going to let him go is what I'm wondering. But I got DC3 $2. Troy wrote Martin Luther King. I had a dream speech. We read that. Adrian, $5. Ness and Troy reaching just like Haney was reaching for Diddy's oil. Pause. Musty energy. Y'all weird. Like, always with the homophobic stuff. Lil Zoo at $2. It's too early to be thinking about that stuff. Get it out your brain. You need Jesus. Ain't Troy got retired by another journeyman? I don't know that to be true. Whoa, Jones, $2. Ness, Xander versus Boots. Ooh. I don't know. That's Xander's a pretty Xander's a
I would
pretty
like to see that.
What you mean, nah, Marco? Did you watch the fight?
I
Or
would
was
like
you
to
busy
see
at
that.
Shane
Xander.
shit? Was you busy at
I think
Shane
it's too early
shit?
for Xander.
Was you busy
think
at
it's too-
Shane shit? Was you
That's a
busy
good
at Shane
fight.
shit?
You know how I saw? I saw it via highlights.
All right, then. So, like, stop giving an assessment. Y'all with this
But I know Xander.
lack of
I think
information.
it's
How
too
could you
early.
say you know Xander? He fought Saturday. What if
I'm
Saturday
saying
he
I
showed
know
levels?
him, and I think it's too early.
Yeah. Well, guess what you don't know? They both only fought one world champion. That's it.
Interesting.
That's it.
Okay.
Boots only fought Lipinets and fucking
But Boots has a lot
Xander-
more fights, no?
Xander only fought Patrick Teixeira. And I
One
doubt
world
that
champion.
Boots has a bunch of more fights. I think Boots has 30, maybe
Right.
20 something.
And Xander has what?
20 something. He's been signed to Top Rank since 16 years old. They've been grooming him. He's a big kid. He's a natural 54-pounder. He's not a 40-pounder, right? In the amateurs, who his father said, you know what, let's build you to a welterweight in the pros, and that's why we have 20-something fights before you sign to a major network. So Xander is a real 54-pounder. Now,
Yeah, no, he's a good fighter. I just think Boots would be too much for him.
we'll have to see. I
but
think we
let's
would
see
have
it.
to see.
Yeah, let's
That's
see
a
it.
big kid with
Then
a
why is
with a-
Boots fighting Karen again?
That's a big kid that throws big, a lot of combination. That was a lot of punches that he dished out that night. Damian Sosa took everything he could handle. Lake County, $2. The Dos Equis commercials were about Troy. Damn, 10 thumbs up emoji. Rod, $2 super chat. Troy is a preacher from Don't Be a Menace movie.
Yo, Troy, why are they coming at you?
DC3.
Niggas don't know shit. What do you want me to say? I don't care. Do you think I give a fuck about that?
DC3, $2.
All these niggas ain't never did shit.
Troy was there when Jesus turned water into wine.
Hey, listen, that is a great achievement. I'll take that.
Coyote Blanco, $5. No words, all love. Galaxy Studio, $2. The Hurricane movie, Boxer, was inspired by Troy's life.
No, it was actually Reuben Hurricane Carter,
Patterson, New Jersey.
who actually fought George Benton, who invented the Philly shell. So y'all be joking, but then that was a real bar. So if you really want to learn something, you should definitely watch that movie by Denzel, because that was Reuben Hurricane Carter. And it was actually a racist New Jersey Patterson guy who kept him in legal trouble. That's a good movie. That's one of my favorite movies. Good call.
He was a middleweight, right?
Yeah, he was a middleweight. Because I remember I watched the fight when he fought George Benton. You know what I mean? It was a good scrap. You should watch that.
Khabib, the $5 G-Ball super chat. Khabib, the greatest UFC grappler, had a hard time taking Conor down. Shaking my head. Y'all underestimating a skill where you have to have hours and years to perfect.
Fact.
H-Town, $2. Bud could beat McGregor easily in MMA. He wrestles. Galaxy Studios, $2. Did Ness just say cams just do the rattle noise? No, I said, but they rattle when they ain't on right. You know what I'm saying? You got to get them shits, I forget what the term is, but adjusted.
Man.
What?
I was gonna say, cars are complex, man. I never really got into it. I know people that know it like in and out. Like cans, I never even heard of that shit. I didn't know that the brakes squeak by design. I thought it was like, oh, your shit is running low, and it just naturally squeaks because things are rubbing.
The squeak is to notify you that it's time.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I thought it was more like it's beyond time. It's
Every
time.
time you guys
really.
talk about that, Tone's like, just say yams? Cans, not yams, Tone.
Yammertons, man.
Nah, but yeah, man. So that was it. And I brought that up to say that McGregor has and MMA is very complex, as we know boxing is. Troy can testify to that. And I don't think that saying Bud has high school wrestling can be compared to MMA McGregor's life career.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree with that too, though. I said to Troy, we don't know what level of, wrestling Bud achieved.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Yeah, it's a
so
different discipline.
I think I give the edge to McGregor based on that.
I got COE Films.
COE Films.
Yo. So I want to speak on that McGregor real quick. I heard McGregor and his grappling and everything, his experience. Now that could play a part, but what I look at is his stamina, man. McGregor has a bad problem with his stamina, and not to mention, and he be drinking and doing all that stuff now considered to Bud clean lifestyle. I think that'll play a difference as well. So I think Bud will walk away with that one. I think Shu Shu, I don't think Shu Shu ready for Inoue. Not yet, and I don't think he'll ever be ready, in my opinion. Now I do want to talk about this. Nez and I know it back in, I want to say about a month ago or a few weeks ago, I had called in and I was telling you about this situation with Fundora and Bud and how Al and PBC keeping them belts away. Did you see where Jamel Charlo supposed to be coming trying to get that Fundora fight?
I like that fight.
Did y'all see?
It don't matter though. Fundora and his promoter are focused on Crawford. People are not interested in what Al wants when Turkey Al-Rashid giving out a bag.
I know, but I was telling you though, that's a way that Al was trying to stop it from fighting, to stop it from happening. That's why
I mean, we got to see how it plays out, but as of now, it looks like Fondora's focused on Crawford, and so is Samson.
They got a new Al in town.
Yeah, he have to be. He have to be to keep Canelo. I mean, in order for him to make it seem like so they won't strip him. That's the way for them to keep them belts on him. You know what I mean? Canelo, they dangling that fight in front of Canelo.
Well, they should have went the purse bid already, so that means there's an agreement that we ain't know about and we're not privy to and should be breaking. Remember, the 28th was the deadline for Bud and Fundora to negotiate a deal. Then they had to do purse bids, so we ain't heard nothing. Maybe it's because the weekend, but you know, I'm sure an agreement has been reached.
Well, hopefully so. But what I would do, now keep this in mind, because everything I told you last time is coming to fruition. Now check this out: that Canelo fight, if that Canelo fight do happen between Bud and Crawford, watch what I tell you. It's going to be an injury that Canelo's going to wind up with, and it's going to cause that fight to either be delayed or the fight is not going to happen. Watch what I tell you. Just watch what I tell you. And that's sad because he want to keep them belts in play. And
all right, champ. I got a $2.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
$2 cash app from JP that says Troy shot Tupac.
That's wild.
Yo.
Not the damn.
That ain't really funny, but
Deeper.
That's a funny one.
Breaking news.
James.
Breaking news.
Oh shit.
Michael Benson is reporting that Gervonta Tank Davis will be taking on a 130-pound champion, bringing him up to 135. Lamont Roach, December 14th.
Okay.
Set the TBV fight party. Set it up.
December 14th.
Whack.
See, that's where I got the Border Wars date from. I thought we did the same night.
That was the plan, but homie took forever to announce. Then the USA Boxing didn't want to give out dates on those days because of nationals. So nothing we can do.
Tank's grabbing a
Nasty work from Tank. Nasty
fighter
work.
from a lower division who has a 40% knockout ratio. Cool. It's gonna be fun.
And he whooped on in the amateurs. Whooped
on
on.
pay-per-view for $90.
And yo, Marco talks shit, but then he's gonna do a video how Tank knocked him out, and he's gonna give that video all this energy. Did you see
one
Tank
of the most
Davis?
explosive fighters ever?
Yeah. Tank
Why do I
Davis,
sound like a
one of the
doofus?
most explosive fighters ever, just knocked out
I
another
don't sound
champion.
like a
Did you
fucking
see it?
dweeb like
And it's
that.
like, get the
More
fuck
stains than underwears on his record.
I would never say underwears, first of all. But okay.
But it's
That's
good
my joke.
energy. Marco's gonna give us another one of those videos. Everybody's getting shots today.
I know, Jesus. Troy, why are they fucking with us?
See?
hey, listen, they come with me every day. All I do is give information. Niggas don't want no information. That's on them. I don't care. You don't get the information.
I got CYP on the line.
Oh,
was good.
shit. Tense up. CYP.
He said tense up.
What up? What up, mother? What up? What up, mother?
CYP, what up, bro?
What up? Hey, man, I got a different take, and I think that me and Ness on the same page. I think that y'all can be too enamored in what MMA is. You got to look at the MMA fighter, right? Like John Jones is known. Excuse me. Conor McGregor is known for his left hook. That's it. His left hook and his counter left hook. His left hook and his counter left hook. That's what he does. But if you know Conor McGregor, like I do, you know that his record versus guys his size, he loses like at a 90% rate. He was damn near undefeated versus guys 140 pounds and under. If y'all go look it up, you'll realize like, damn, that's true. Once he started fighting dudes above 140, he started losing to damn near everybody because his size opponents, they just overwhelm him. The punching power is not the same. Now we do know that Bud moving up, he still got power to knock out anybody. Like, and we talking about 8-ounce gloves. And I think that if anybody has a chance in boxing to beat a guy who's actually good at MMA, I would pick Bud before this fight was even made. I would have picked Bud 2 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, if there was a boxer that we had to put our money on as boxing fans to go up against an actual MMA guy. Who would it be? I would have picked Bud. So I'm not mad that Bud would take this fight because I put my money on him because Ness is right. Conor McGregor hasn't been elite in years. Y'all remember when Ray Mercer knocked out Tim Sylvia with the first punch he threw?
Yep.
The first punch, and Tim Sylvia was a 2-time UFC heavyweight champion.
That's a
so
fact.
y'all think about it. The most highest caliber. And then when Randy Couture beat James Toney, all he did was go for his legs like a coward. The dude didn't throw no kicks like he was talking about. He don't throw no kicks. He went to his knees and starts swiping at his legs like a bitch. Swipey, 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 swipe. I don't know how much credit he ran up. The motherfucker still owe me money how much he was swiping at James Toney. Like, it is what it is. When there's two things I've always said. A fighter who knows how to box is the most dangerous fighter you're ever going to fight. That's a Bernard Hopkins. That's a Andre Ward. These are fighters who learn how to box. But sometimes there are just boxers who only box. Bud is a fucking fighter who is a masterful boxer. He could win damn near any fight, whether you put him in an MMA ring or in a street fight. Put your fucking money on Bud. I'm not saying that about Tank. I'm not saying that about Wilder. I'm not saying that about Charlos. Those are my guys. I'm talking about Bud Crawford is the guy you should put your money on if you believe that a dude could be the MMA dude. Head up. He ain't old. Neither one is old. There's no handicap. And he could win. I think Bud could beat Conor fucking McGregor in an MMA match.
I would also go with Caleb Plant.
Conor McGregor is not comfortable.
Yeah.
I would pick Big Baby too, man. What you mean? Big Baby started in kickboxing.
Yeah, Big Baby too.
His
Big Baby, Caleb Plant, and Bud.
Talk to him, Tone. Tell him, Tone.
I'm gonna say Canelo too. I'm gonna say Canelo too.
Heavyweight,
Caleb would definitely.
Like heavyweights is own different thing. Like I got Wilder having success.
Hold up. Mama Lobo's son done sent some work in.
Who?
Yeah.
Mama Lobo. Shout out to Mama Lobo.
Mama Lobo's
Enrique
son.
went, who?
Yeah.
Let me zoom in on this.
Yo, did you do Mama Lobo's fighting at Border Wars?
Her son might be. He need an
Oh, her
opponent.
son.
Her son is the one in the black. He's 34. He can fight from 130, 140,
Can you zoom in
150.
closer?
That's
Oh
all
yeah,
I
he
can
got
zoom.
work. He got work. He got work. He got decent work.
Yo, is that the woman that was in the corner recently?
Damn, why he was beating my man to the body like that?
Because he working with him.
Look at all them. Look. Oh my
Good
God.
hand movement right there.
Yo, my man ain't gonna
The
feel
head
good.
movement going from side to side.
Yo, but my
beautiful.
man ain't punching back. He a bag.
Yeah, he not punching back.
He ain't throw a
Yeah,
punch. That was one
Hey,
punch.
he looked
And
just
that is
like
true,
Edgar
man.
Berlanga. That
Yo.
looked
Which one?
Against somebody who's not.
Yeah, who's this?
That's him again, but he working with a heavyweight here.
Yeah, I was about to
He
say.
got the
Well, look,
heavyweight.
even look at
he
the way
got-
the heavyweight's throwing the punches, though.
He got the heavyweight in the corner though.
Yeah, but the heavyweight can't punch, or he's going easy.
I mean, he probably tired too. He
He's
probably threw him
pawing
in.
at him.
He probably threw him in there. The coach probably threw him in there with the heavyweights final rounds. You know, when he's tired, work on speed.
I don't know, or it could just be a beginner.
He ain't going hard neither though.
Yeah, nobody's throwing back at him.
Yeah, I mean, the
he's
heavyweight
working.
might be novice. Heavyweight might be novice.
The heavyweight
No,
looked like
he's
he.
really letting him work for real.
Yeah, he clinching
No, he
and
got on
pushing.
boxing shoes. He just letting him work.
Yeah, he throwing them slow too.
They just
Yeah, nah,
working.
they're just going-
He ain't
they're-
even working hard.
They're
That's how
going
you
slow
really
because you
work
see
with
the
bigger
heavyweight.
guys.
Heavyweight is good form, so I think they're just going light.
I need some of that work.
He
See,
got definitely good fundamentals though.
Oh, heavyweight did just hit him with an uppie though. I think
Yeah.
the
You
Want that
heavyweight
work,
just
Ness? You want
tired.
that non-dangerous work?
Hell yeah, I need some of that.
No, that's called tech work.
Hell yeah, I need some of that.
That's called tech work.
I needed tech work.
Marco want to
You
go
can
in there and
really
slug it
work
out.
I
At
need some
Jersey
of that.
Boys, they was doing that. They was slugging it out. It was like we was on Rikers Island or some shit.
Nah,
The Cubans work a lot, do a lot of tech work because they
if
fight
you
a
think
lot of
that's,
amateurs.
hey, Enrique, if you think they slugging it out and Jersey Boys, do not come to Vegas.
I bet they slug it out too. I saw them working at when we went and did What's my guy that got the big scar on his forehead? He was TMT Muslim.
Tim Zoo now.
No, not Tim Zoo, on his forehead. Come on, we interviewed him at the TMT gym. Ness.
Hey yo, that's it. The people calling for and they like Mama Lobo's son versus Tip, but I don't want to do it like that. Me and Mama Lobo's son was talking, and we want to build it up. You know, let's let him get a fight.
How many
too.
fights he got?
Now we marinating in border wars.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, that's how promoters promote.
Yeah.
Hey Tone, how you not gonna marinate? How you make a big fight? How do you make a big fight?
Hey, everything in my bank account's on Tip Bayless. This is personal.
Exactly.
How many fights
and now we give Mama Lobo's son one fight so the community know what he looked like, see him, and they might want that. Like. They might want that fight more.
I'm promoting Tip this fight.
How many fights he got, man?
He don't got no fights. I'm about to check his.
He looked pretty good though.
I'm gonna check his thing. I'm his.
Yo, you did a show on Fundora Crawford?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He says I do have some experience, but I haven't fought in many years. I'm 34 and I can fight between 130, 145, and 150. If someone's talking crazy, he didn't say anything about amateur fights. Let me just ask. But go ahead, Tech.
Hey Ness, I don't get the horns for the 20s and shit.
For the pennies, you get the. I dropped the bomb because it was a 20.
Oh, okay, I ain't hear it. Let me ask you.
I'll drop it again. Here you go for the dub.
The Cash App is open.
So peak game, bro. I fuck with this community, so if I can call in once a week, if it's okay with you, I give everybody a tech tip of the week. Cause you keep talking about the brakes that's squeaking, and that's true because your brake pads come with a metal tab on it. It's called a pad wear indicator, and that starts to squeak or squeal when your brakes are getting low. But it's something easy that everybody in this community can go outside and do today. Wherever your brake fluid reservoir sits, where it's at full, once that fluid is halfway down the reservoir, that means you need a set of brakes. It don't mean you need front. It don't mean you need rear. You just need a set of brakes. So it ain't gonna indicate if it's front or rear for you. But when you see that it's low, go have them check. So don't ever add brake fluid unless you got a leak. Once you go and put the dew pads on, the brake fluid comes back up to the top. So if you do fill your brake fluid reservoir when it's halfway down, when I put the brakes on, all that fluid is just going to push stuff out of the reservoir. That makes sense?
Yeah.
So if you just locate your brake fluid reservoir, wherever your max line is, if it's halfway down from that line in the reservoir, it means you need a set of brakes.
Yeah, but where you find that?
It's right under the hood. You got to pop the hood, bro.
Yeah, I don't think I can find that in my car.
Reservoir? You said the brake reservoir?
Yeah.
Brake fluid reservoir.
Yeah, that's at the top.
Now normally
it's at the top.
Yeah,
usually by the back, by the that firewall.
It's normally bolted to your vacuum brake booster.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. One time my car said, "Yo, engine coolant fluid low," and I took it to the shop for that. And
damn, you a wild boy, yo. They saw him coming. Hey, yo, how much they charge you to put fucking radiator
Nah,
fluid
they didn't
in?
charge me shit, but I was like, yo, why y'all don't teach me how to, where is that, man, so I could do it my damn self.
No, let me tell you what your first mistake is. Coolant doesn't disappear. So if your coolant is low, 9 times out of 10 is for a reason. You feel me? Now you can. Oh no, y'all cutting out. I can't even hear what Brett's saying.
Nah, you cut
he
out.
He ain't say nothing. He just did a noise on some agreeing with you shit.
Yeah, on some shocking shit. Like,
But yeah, it's a lot of little tips I can get to the community, bro, because I do listen to the show every day. So that'll be my contribution back to the community.
You listen to it at the shop?
He a mobile.
Oh, well,
hey,
I'm mobile. So I be all over the city. You know what I'm saying?
Where you what city?
Houston.
I'm in Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
I guess wrong.
You got to get
My
with
cousin live
James,
there.
man. Get with James, man. We got to get a little Border Wars Atlanta group going.
You hear they
If you
was
can send me
quiet
his
during
info,
that
bro,
car
'cause
breakdown?
what you said?
He listening, James. Hit him up in the DM. What
Say
you
it
say?
again, Troy.
Yeah, Troy. What you say?
I said you see how they was quiet when they listening to that car breakdown? Soon as you start talking
Yeah,
about
but
professional boxing, that's when they trying to dispute observable facts and MMA shit, technical shit. Listen, blood, just it'd be better just to listen or just get in there and get some practice like he telling you with the car. Cause what he's telling you for you to go do to your own car. So what I'm saying is if you think you know something about the combat sports, just get in them. And then when you call in, you will have something to say. Get in Border Wars, get your amateur book. That would be like fixing your own car. Get a professional fight. We don't care if it's in Mexico, Richmond, California. Everybody fight bums. And
but
then
hold
get
on,
in the
Troy.
jiu-jitsu tournament. Get some wrestling in. They have these things
But
going
Troy,
on.
look, I didn't tell nobody to fix their own car. I'm just giving you something to where you can indicate if you need brakes or not on your vehicle. I'm not saying put them shits on, because one of the most
What
important
about
things about a
strut?
car is the braking system.
What about struts? Front struts leaking.
Damn,
what's the-
leaking. It's time to change them shits. I thought
What-
you was gonna say
What
sagging
kind of
or
car?
bouncy.
What kind of vehicle?
Work it, girl.
What kind
A
of
Buick.
vehicle, Tom? What year
What's the
Buick?
year, make, and model?
Tone bullshitting over here. He bullshit. Look.
Nah, but sometimes you could like go to the mechanic and say, "Nah, it's not that. Just top off the fucking brake fluid, man."
What you mean? Nah, it's
Well,
not that. What the
I'm just
fuck?
giving an example.
Well,
I don't
look.
know what I'm saying, but I'm just saying, like, if you get a tip and you think that that could be it, you can tell the mechanic, "Yo, look into that first."
Oh yeah,
You-
yeah.
You know?
Well, listen. Firstly, you want to go to somebody you trust, and if somebody charging too cheap, they skill level not there, because as an automotive technician, I'm not finna leave nothing on the table. You feel me?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Sure.
So if somebody telling you, okay, I'm gonna do your brakes for $60, then just know they're not gonna do it properly. You feel me? They're not gonna grease the slide pins. They ain't gonna clean off the brake dust. You know what I'm saying? It's a procedure to that shit. So anybody can slap pads on, but once you do them 2 or 3 times incorrectly, that's when stuff start to seize, and now you end up needing a caliper. You might need the caliper bracket that bolts to the steering knuckle. You feel me? It gets real technical, but I'm going to just call in with the easier shit. You know, I got a degree in this field. I graduated summa cum laude, top of my class.
Damn.
Down in Orlando.
How much
Down
is
in
the
Orlando.
labor in the market of mechanics? Just the
150
labor
an
apart
hour.
from the parts.
150 an hour.
Well, I can give y'all a window into some of my prices, but all of it's based off your make and model, and
Just the
it's
market.
what they and we go by what it's called flat rate, or you go by the labor time. So if somebody called me for a diagnosis, depending on where they located, that'll be 150. But as far as the job, that depends on your make and model. So if you got a regular vehicle, I'm probably charging 150 an hour. But if you got a Benz, I'm charging 250 an hour for that.
Oh,
If you
nah,
got a
that ain't
diesel,
fair. That's classism.
Yeah, that's
That ain't fair.
That's not
No,
fair.
them German
Hey,
Jones I heard is hard
What
to
about a
fix.
roll?
Okay. So
How much for a
peep
roll?
this.
Them German Jones is hard
Hold
to
on,
fix.
hold on, Pete. And I don't touch Rolls Royces, but Pete, this. I didn't make
Go
this
ahead.
world, bro. I just live in it. You feel me? So you
I
mean to
feel you.
tell me you'll go put you mean to tell me you'll go put your hands on the Benz, and if something goes wrong on that Benz, you're gonna be paying 3 times as much as it's gonna cost you on a Toyota?
So basically,
That's
you
why the price
saying
is
you
not the same.
charging out of fear of fucking up? Come on, man. That sound crazy.
No, he's saying he
because
charging
the car
because
cost. The car is it's about the make and
No,
model of the car.
Nah, man. That's unfair.
so
You can't charge because someone got a high end car.
It's harder work.
High-end cars have higher.
Yeah, that's an hourly rate.
Let
150 is going to take you harder work time.
Hey,
That's
Ness,
all.
let me ask you a question, Ness. You gonna pay the same price for a Toyota Camry as you gonna pay for a Hummer?
What is we talking about though? But what is we pay? When you say pay, when you say pay, what do you mean? Am I purchasing it? What am I doing?
Yeah, he means purchasing.
You purchasing it. You purchasing it. You purchasing.
I mean, a Camry.
Different car, man.
A
Different kind of
Camry
car.
costs more than a Hummer.
Is you gonna? That's what I'm saying. So they cost more to work on as well.
No, the Camry costs more than the Hummer, unless you talk about
Okay,
the new Hummers.
Okay.
He's trying to say that they're both cars.
give you
they're both
another-
cars.
No, you listen. It costs to get a
I'm
Ferrari.
gonna give you another
fixed.
window. So for you to put a alternator on a Honda Civic, right?
Yep.
That shit take 0.9 hours. You're gonna be charging $125. To put that same alternator on a Jaguar, it's gonna take you 7 hours.
Depend the model. Depend the
It's a
model.
lot.
It depends the
Because
model.
it's a different
It depends the
car.
model
But look,
because the
it's a-
Jaguar is still a Ford, man. Still a Ford, which is an
Listen,
American
still
car.
big.
I understand that.
It's still an
I understand
American
the car is
car,
slightly
man.
different,
Like,
but are they that
I
vastly
ain't tripping,
different
bro.
inside?
Listen to me.
Yes.
Nesta has owned high-end cars all his fucking life, and Enrique has owned high-end
Why
cars
are you
all his
talking in
life.
third person? Come on, please.
No, he's saying I'm tripping. He's saying I'm tripping.
So Ness,
Show's got
Yo,
So
and Ness, you paid the same price, Ness. You paid the same
that's a good
price
thing.
for every job, or you was going to the motherfuckers in the AutoZone parking lot.
I never did it.
Come on now.
I never dealt with an AutoZone
Speak
parking
on,
lot
bro.
guy. I never dealt.
It's like
I never
Nestor
dealt with
Gibbs
an
has never gone
AutoZone
to an
parking
AutoZone
lot.
parking lot.
But
So-
you know,
so-
I knew
so Mr.
mechanics.
High-End.
I knew mechanics.
Mr. High-End.
Yeah.
Mr. High-End. Let me ask you a question.
I mean, I
So
just
you
told
haven't
you.
never owned.
Listen, I just told you in your last call that I did the whole bottom and top half of my GTO. That's only one car. Like I've been
Okay, you
into
talking about-
racing. I've been into racing all my life. So I've done heads. I've changed exhaust.
Yeah, that nigga
I've,
drive too fast, bro.
I've changed.
Gotcha.
I've changed the entire suspension, not just shocks.
You ever had a low-end
springs,
car?
everything. A low end car, yeah.
You ever had a-
I've had a Honda Civic. I've had a Yukon. I've had a Chevy Tahoe. I've had everything.
Okay, I'm gonna put it to you
I had
this way. I'm gonna put
Mazda.
it to you this way.
I had a Mazda 6.
I'm finna,
Yeah,
I had a
I'm
lot
gonna
of
set
shit.
you up right now.
I love cars.
I'm finna set you up right now. So the skill level to put struts on a Toyota Camry, you only got to be a C-level mechanic, right?
For real, what about a Buick?
I need to know what year.
Yeah, do you charge cheaper? Do you charge
Tone,
less for like a
Tone,
Chevy Nova or some shit?
Tone grandma gave him an old Buick, and he trying to get that shit back on the road.
He got the Buick
Well, see,
Motown.
I'm gonna tell you where y'all got me confused. Y'all think that I'm pulling these prices out of my ass, which I'm not.
Nah,
I
I'm
pay
not,
for
but
it.
I know that when you go
all
to a
that.
mechanic shop, there's an hourly rate, and I think it applies to every
I
car.
think the only one that has
That's
been right
$250
here
a month.
outside. I think the only one that's been right here outside of yourself has been me. Because before you said your price, I said $150 an hour. Then you commenced to say $150 an hour. So I'm on point.
Depending on
No.
what.
No. I told you it depends on the year, make, and model. That
You
was the
said
first thing I
150
said.
though. We could rewind the tape. You said the
Yeah,
words
but that's
150.
hourly, so that's fair if it's
I said
hourly.
if
But if I
somebody
show up
called
with a
me
freaking Mercedes, you can't be like, nah,
said
I
if
charge
somebody
$250 an
called me
hour.
for
He said
$8,
the make and model of the car. That's
Yeah,
why I
but
asked
you-
him
I said if
labor
somebody called me
separate
for a
from the car.
diagnosis.
Yeah, that's like saying, yo, because I drive a Benz, you're gonna charge me different to train.
But that's how it is, though. I'm just fucking with
hard
him.
to fix.
It
No matter
is.
who you take
It
them
is
to,
like that,
it's gonna
Enrique.
cost you.
It
Yeah,
is
Rolex
like that.
costs more to fix than a Casio.
It's like you see me with a nice car, my haircut don't cost 50, it costs 200.
Nah, but that's
Let me ask. Hey, Church, let me tell you something, bro.
That's different. But Tech, we gotta let you go. You know, I done gave you 20,000 hours with no
All
bell.
right, Tech on the next one.
And real quick before y'all move on, I got to cut up out of here. New episode of the Championship Rounds. I'm interviewing my man Terry Strawson out of Canada, talking what's going on in the Great White North. Although I don't think the white is all that great, I do love Canada. They got some great fighters out there. Be sure to check that interview out. You know, Women's Boxing Wednesday, something special on the way, guys. You don't have to wonder what it is. That's the only clue I'll give you. Also, be sure to see me on Instagram, King I Mean of Essex 1. Also on Twitter, King I Mean of Essex 1.
I mean,
right,
you heard Marco's feelings by saying the white, but peace. All right, you can follow up tomorrow with him.
DC3, $2. Harriet Tubman got the railroad routes from Troy. Hey, yo, that's a good one.
Yo, Troy, I'm trying to call me right. Know it all. Oh, shit, he not there. You missed that
George
one.
Foster, 5-pounder. We need to know who retired Troy. Can we get him on, or can we get him on the show? They deserve a victory lap.
Oh, shit.
Well, it was in sparring where he detached the retina. DC3, $2. Troy helped Noah build the ark before the flood.
Troy warned Noah about the storm coming.
Troy ran the pole reveal, too.
Yo, Tech with another 20. Damn, all right, Tech. Now it makes sense. All that time I gave you, I ain't know.
Drop the bomb.
I was giving you the time based off the last 20.
Yo. Woo, Troy coming back. I mean, Tech coming back.
I got El Lobo, which means the wolf.
The wolf, yep.
Tip can get it next if that's what he wants, or we can build it. I can fight him tonight. It doesn't matter to me.
Oh, shit. Somebody getting recognition, putting their name out there. El Lobo.
Coyote Blanco, $2. Hashtag the mechanic voice with the wrench emoji.
I knew somebody was going to say that.
Jersey dude, member for 17 months on that champ level. Salute to you, Ness, the co-host, and the chat. Shout out to my Jersey brother, King Amin. Looking forward to the upcoming parties. Keep grinding, keep pushing. Hashtag respect. Salute, champ. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Phone lines are open. We going to them. We got Treese.
Treese, what up?
Yow. I can't do it.
Yo, Mama Lobo's son, El Lobo, was actually sparring inside of Jesus Ramos' gym. That's Jesus Ramos' gym.
Where it's located?
Well, what would it do?
Ain't that Arizona?
Arizona.
Yeah. What up, Treese?
Yow. What up, though? Hey, if I spill, I got the bill, by the way. Ain't shit. But, you know me, man. This is my type of shit, man. Hold on, Jack. This that combat consultant type of talk. Hold on. I hear y'all talking about Bud and Conor McGregor in the cage and all this type of shit.
God damn, this super chat too funny.
What you about to say? Say it. Let it out.
What'd you say?
Nah, JP said, Troy was the one that actually said, let there be light.
Hey,
yo. They killing Troy.
I saw one person say Troy. He goes, "Hey, yo, Troy, what really happened to Jimmy Hoffa? There was that one."
Oh man, yeah, dude, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Nah, that shit. Why
Troy,
they going?
Who shot Biggie?
What?
Damn. Troy was at the Puffy party. He said himself.
Yeah, he did say he was at a Diddy party.
He said he was at a Diddy party. He witnessed some baby oil and shit.
No,
Friday delivered the
He ain't
Johnson
say
&
nothing
Johnson
about
truck.
baby oil. Why y'all doing that man like that?
Oh, Friday he said he was at
Why
the
let
Diddy
my man
party,
Troy,
bro.
man? He
Y'all
wasn't
let
fucking
him
with
get-
the baby. Let him rock. Let him rock.
Let
Man.
Trees get
But
his
hey,
call, man.
with this combat shit though, you know me though. I'm hearing y'all talking about a cage and all this other shit for Conor McGregor and Bud. You know me. No, fuck the cage. No sir. You know Conor McGregor part owner in that bare knuckle shit. Oh yeah, let's run it. Hey Bud, you need to jump in there with that bare knuckle shit. I told you need to take a fight with Austin Trout anyway. I told him you should come back to boxing, but fuck it, Bud. Go to bare knuckle. Fuck with Austin Trout. Then go ahead, fuck with Conor McGregor, show him what the fuck these knuckles is really about. Knock his shit loose in the bare knuckle, you hear me? Y'all talking about this cage and all this shit. No, I don't want that. And then on the undercard of that, fuck it, let's get Wilder and Ngannou in that bitch with the bare knuckle too. Let's run it. Fuck it. I'm on that type of time. You know me, Ness. I took bare knuckle border wars 2027, man. I'm in that bitch. Let's do it. I done told you, man.
No.
That's funny.
This is how we getting down, man. Pure violence, man. Rip shit apart. No, but in all sincerity, though, my nigga Bud should really think about that. I know Conor is a part owner in that bare knuckle shit. He say you want to take a fight. If not Bud, then Ryan Garcia should step in that bitch on the bare knuckle side. I ain't gonna hold you. One of them need to step in there on that bare knuckle shit. Fuck the cage. Fuck all that grappling. And, you know, I'm with the wrestling. I used to wrestle. I used to slam niggas on their neck for a living. So I ain't about shit. But, you know, jump in there with that bare knuckle action, man. Conor got the bag. Turkey Alice Sheik, he dealing with every promotion that's moving. Fuck it. Go ahead and step in there, man. I know this shit'll do numbers. If Jake Paul is willing to even considering the shit with Mike Perry, man, listen. Bud jump in there with Conor. Fuck it. But for your man Xander Zayas, I want to see him in there with a Cordell Booker. I heard Marco bring his name up. He said that he saw his man out there and whatnot at that Mosley fight.
He was at the fight.
The
Mosley fight.
Yeah, I think Cordell Booker is a decent fight for Xander Zayas on some real shit. Or if my man Brandon Adams, you know me, shout out OTX. If Brandon Adams can win that tournament and whatnot, I think Brandon Adams should lock horns with a Xander Zayas. That'd be a good fight for your boy. But, you know, when it come to that Shu Shu shit, he not ready for it anyway. But, hey, I got a question. Do y'all think Lomachenko can make 130? What you think about Inoue and Lomachenko? I see Tank keep bullshitting, and we've been talking about Tank versus Inoue, and shit. I think Lomachenko should step in there with Inoue. But shout out TBV, shout out Toledo, Ohio. Albert Bell, October 26th, Dallas, Texas. Y'all be cool, man.
I got Cash App from Demo. Enrique is a troll, laughing out loud emoji. He writing it down to study, and that's when Troy was giving you the legislation stuff, whatever he said.
Well, but how that's a troll?
I don't know. He thought you was trolling, I guess.
They thought you were fucking with him. But
yeah.
Nah, that serious. Like sometimes Troy drop a gen, like legal codes and shit, and I'm into that.
I just want y'all to know I heard it all.
Yo, you sound like Calvin Kumar. I heard everything. Shit.
Tea real quick.
Well, good. Since you back, here go another
when
one.
God, yeah, I'm back. When God said, "Let there be light," it was a word that He used, and that's what this actual Ankh cross is in the Egyptian religion.
Okay, I know the.
It's a word of power in this book called the Metu Neter, which is a spiritual system of the Kemetic language of the Nile Valley.
That boy don't play.
Look at this word, Ankh or Aung, was the word that the supreme being used to make things come in power. It's a word of power. Like when in the Bible, it says God is the word and the word was with God. So the word is Aung. And you could replace the K with the G. And that's why you spell my name Hamza KH, because it's about breath, and psychosis is breath, how you breathe. So that's why. And Noah actually in Hebrew and Aramaic languages is Nu, which is N-U. And Nu is the dark matter from which Ra, the consciousness and will, sails on. And that represents the sun. That's why they say the sun be moving around in a circle. They call that Ra because the sun is conscious at all times. So that's so niggas can joke all they want, but I actually study this because I'm from the Nile Valley. I'm African, and I got tired of people saying I didn't know things. So I start studying the sacred sciences. If you want to get this book, it's called the Metu or the Medu Neter, which means the words of God. It's an African book. Everybody should definitely study it. And once you study this, it will teach you how to read and understand the Pert Em Heru, or coming forth by day, or the Egyptian Book of the Dead, which is how all religion was founded on. From Hindu to Islam to Christianity to Zoroastrianism, it was found off the Nile Valley Kushite religions. So, and it's Abrahamic, and Ham is the first son of Noah, which is the king of Egypt. This is Hamic. I'm a Hamic person. So yeah, go ahead. Y'all can keep joking, but if you really want to know, you got to get these books.
Jules.
Jens.
$1 Cash App from Demo. What's Tech's IG? I got a radiator shaking issue. He didn't give it, but it is Tech Mobile. Tech Mobile.
I think he's serious.
Yeah,
I
of
believe he's
course
serious
he
too,
is.
man. Give him business. But is he in ATL though?
I mean, I'm sure
Probably is.
that's why he asked him, right?
Yeah.
We got Hawk, Maryland.
Hawk.
His Hawk.
Hawk, Maryland.
What up?
Yo.
Yo.
At the end of the Mosley fight, Greg Hackett.
Yeah.
He challenged Mosley right there in the ring. It was funny.
Really?
Yeah. He goes, "Yo, next me," because I'm interviewing Mosley, and then Greg's like, "Yo, 'cause, I know Greg." He's like, "Yo, Greg, me next, me and Shane next," and he came over. He's like, and I thought they knew each other, but they didn't, because Greg's like, "Nah, you don't know me, but we'll talk," and I'm like, "Okay."
Oh wow, so he was serious with the call out.
Yeah, he was serious. I mean, who wouldn't want an exhibition Shane Mosley? Why not?
I mean, but anyway. Alan, what up?
What up, Alan? Yo, I gotta go eat, man. I'm getting hiccups and thirsty as fuck.
Champ, do your thing, play.
Yo, boxingfanapparel.store. I'm blogging there now. You could comment on my blogs. You don't have to buy. Just come in, subscribe, and see what drops. TBB_casual fan on X. Fight Talk on IG. Marco, I was on your feed the other day live. My other IG is Customer Boxing. And peace. Look me up. Thanks, Ness. Peace, Marco.
Alan, what up?
Yo, what's going on, y'all?
Chilling.
Hey, is Troy still on?
He's in and out. He's there.
I think he could hear you, though.
Yeah, he said he could hear.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I was just listening to the conversation with Crawford and McGregor. I'm a boxing coach and a black belt in jiu-jitsu. Like, I don't do jiu-jitsu as much, but yeah, it's different, man. I know y'all thinking like Crawford got wrestling, but it's totally different. And Ness, I know you were referring to kind of being primarily a striker, but he does have a black belt in jiu-jitsu. It's like he doesn't necessarily need to use it because that's not his strong point. But when you don't have that at all, it's like, that's like, I don't really speak Spanish that well. I can understand it a little bit. But if you started speaking Spanish to me, like, I ain't going to understand nothing. Like, you're going to be going quick. And that's kind of how it is with, like, wrestling and jiu-jitsu. Like, what you normally want to do in wrestling, you don't want to do that in jiu-jitsu. Like, wrestlers want to take you to the ground. And a jiu-jitsu dude, he wants to be on the ground. Like, wrestlers want to, put you on your back. And a jiu-jitsu dude doesn't care about being on his back because he can finish the fight from there. So it's like trying to drown somebody who can swim well. Like, you think this dude don't know how to swim because you're used to just throwing people in the water. But once you throw them in the water, you're like, oh, shit, I'm in here with an alligator. So it's like, as far as that goes, of course, Crawford got the striking advantage. And that's my favorite fighter. Like, I'm going to watch it for entertainment purposes. But, like, as far as skill sets and stuff like that, like, McGregor got that advantage, man. He could just literally just crawl on the floor. I heard CYP saying what happened to James Toney when he fought, I can't remember the dude's name, but dude just basically, ankle picked James Toney and kept him on the floor the whole time. I wouldn't want to see that happen to Crawford, but I will watch it for the money. I think McGregor is crazy enough to where he would actually try to do some striking with him. But just speaking from a strictly martial arts aspect, like, Conor McGregor, he is good at jiu-jitsu. You just don't get that, like a black belt. Like, that's like getting your doctorate. Like, you just don't become a doctor. Like, I've been doing it 15 years. So it's like you got to put in some real work to get that because you're getting tested on the regular. Like, this ain't karate where you breaking boards and like, nah, you in there with people really trying to break your shit. So I just wanted to get at, my take on that. And, yeah. But shout out to the Bison Voice, man.
All right, champ. Appreciate you. We got Chicago.
Chi-town.
Chicago.
You may feel like it's your time.
Hello, hello, hello. Can y'all hear me?
Clear.
Okay, cool,
Yep.
cool. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna chime in on this McGregor Crawford, right? So I don't really do boxing, right? I mean, I know how to fight. Like I'll, throw a punch, break your jaw, break your nose, shit like that. I've been into a lot of fights. I do more judo and jujitsu, right? I ain't no black belt. But when I first started, when we would spar, and I spar with like people who are like me, I beat their ass, officers, and I whoop them. Regular people that are on my level, I beat them. But when I got to like the brown belts, them motherfuckers are strong as fuck. And I don't know about Bud being strong because he don't look strong. But these motherfuckers are strong on a different level. Now, when Troy was talking about he trained Nate Diaz always been boxing. Nate Diaz took that McGregor fight on an 11-day notice. And Nate Diaz hit him with the 1-2 and was able to get counter to try to take him down. And that's how Nate Diaz used his jiu-jitsu to beat Conor McGregor. So, yeah, it was the 1-2. Gregor didn't want to take punches, so he went for the takedown. And Nate Diaz even said, oh, you're going for the takedown? You think you're a wrestler now? And Nate Diaz beat him with jiu-jitsu. But Bud don't got jiu-jitsu. Bud don't got judo. He got a little bit of high school wrestling. Bud ain't strong the way you need to be strong in the octagon. And I don't think Bud's stamina is going to be able to do all that defending the takedown. You got to go to school to defend the double leg. You got to go to school to them elbows and them knees. So with MMA, UFC, you got eight limbs that you're working with. You got your fists, your elbows, your knees, and your feet, your legs, all that shit. I mean, Bud is great boxing, but look at the fight with Masvidal. He took some punches. He's going to take a lot of damage. He's going to take some damage from McGregor. McGregor's bigger than Bud. His chin is bigger than Bud. His fists are bigger than Bud. His arm length is longer than Bud's. McGregor got a 76-inch reach. Bud only got 72. McGregor's taller. I want to see the face-off so y'all can really see how much bigger and stronger McGregor is. And McGregor, he knocked out Jose Aldo with a right to the jaw. If you want to see that, when he was at 145, won the crown. I mean, I don't know how much bigger Bud's going to get.
It was a left.
But it knocked out with a head kick. So I don't think Bud should take that. I mean, it'd be nice to watch. It'd be fun as fuck. I think Bud will get hurt really bad. And McGregor, yeah, you don't do no wrestling.
That's the
He
bell,
got
champ.
jiu-jitsu.
Treese counter.
Yow.
Yo.
What up, though? What up, though? Man, man. I'm hearing all you guys talking about Conor McGregor being like this. I'm hearing all this jiu-jitsu shit and this grappling shit gonna come into play and whatnot. But like, y'all realize Conor McGregor only got like he literally has one submission win in his whole career. Cuz got 22 wins and one of them came by submission. And that was back in 2012. You feel me? So man ain't no grappler like that. Like he's a striker, man, coming in there to throw hands and kicks. You know me, put hands and feet on the motherfucker. That's Conor McGregor MO. You feel me? I think Bud could compete with some shit like that. If we throwing hands and whatnot, Bud is the boxer around this bitch, the professional boxer right there who got power, who punching. So like this shit that he can't beat Conor McGregor. Y'all got to stop this shit, man. Y'all got to stop this shit. He's a fighter, man. That's fighters gonna fight. Like if Francis Ngannou can come to boxing and fucking put Tyson Fury on his pockets, you feel me? I refuse to believe that Bud can't compete with Conor McGregor in a fight when I know that Conor McGregor ain't no fucking grappler. Like he not going in there to choke my man out. He not going in there to grab no arms and none of this shit. No, it's gonna be hands and feet being thrown. I think Bud could compete with that shit. So and I know as kickboxers was in transition into boxing, like you say, your man Jarrell Miller, Chris Algieri done it, Caleb Plant done it. Like this shit has been done. Like, only thing really different in these type of things is like your stance and whatnot. And you know me, I ain't really talking about hands and feet. I'm talking about bare knuckle. So if we talking bare knuckle shit, Bud can have the same stance he have in boxing. Only thing that's different in the bare knuckle is maybe the amount of punches that's gonna be thrown. Cause you know me, bare knuckle is pure. I think boxing give you guys a false sensehood of power that you think you got. Cause them gloves protecting your hands, but y'all don't really knock shit loose. You feel me? But that's neither here nor there. Hey man, I would love to see it. It'll be what you say. It'll be a movie. It'll be quite cinematic. I'll definitely be fucking with that. If Conor and Bud decide to lock horns, or like I say, if Ryan Garcia decide to dip his toe in the bare knuckle with Conor McGregor, I'll watch that too. But hey man, we got Albert Bell, October 26th, Dallas, Texas, man. Apparently, I think that's gonna be on Pro Box TV. So yeah, man, I guess he fucking with us, man. Shout out Tony Harrison and shout out Mickey Bay too. They gonna be on that card. It should be a movie. And oh yeah, I will be in the building. So if you're in Dallas, Texas around that time, come check me out, man. Shout out TBV, shout out Toledo, Ohio, and the Midwest Mafia, man. Lomachenko versus Inoue. I love to see it. Y'all be cool.
Nasty. Nasty now.
right.
No way, Bud.
Cone's back.
He's back. They all back. Okay.
Hey, listen,
the whole gang's back. The whole gang's
that Texas card, we had got an offer for Tony Harrison, but they didn't take it.
You may feel like it's your time.
From my man Aaron Coley,
But it's not
they
your time.
asked him, and then they didn't take the fight.
What
I was
Texas
wondering,
card?
it was for that Texas card they offered Harrison, and when he threw his name in there, they didn't take it.
Hawk, Maryland, what is due?
Yo, CBV.
What up?
Ain't too much, fellas. Hey man, I know y'all ain't talking about excuse me. I know y'all ain't talking about Crawford going into the UFC and fighting him in MMA rules. I know y'all not talking about that.
Yes,
and I heard somebody.
Oh yeah, they
John Jones. They brought up John Jones earlier. Let's not even bring his name into the conversation, man. Go back and watch John Jones. John Jones will break your knees before you even get to throw a punch. This dude breaking people's knees. Come on, man. It's too many disciplines in that sport, bro. You talk about the one fight that Conor lost, that fight he lost to the Diaz brother. Diaz brothers train with Andre Ward. They are like best friends. They box together all the time. They like best friends. Way back then, Andre Ward was training them and boxing with them and all that stuff. I mean, they got that box, and then both brothers.
Hey Hawk, man. You know, I usually agree with you, but listen, Diaz couldn't box for shit with that pity pat, stupid ass jab, looking like Cliff, where he throwing a jab from his elbow like this. I don't give a fuck how many. Listen to me. Listen. Just hear me out. I don't give a fuck how many years he sparred with Ward. I watched that dude when he was on Strike Force because that shit was free on Showtime. That dude can't box. Crawford could box. If that dude got to win, yeah, but my point is that dude who can't fucking box got to win. He got to win. He hit McGregor with the 1-2, and that's how shit got fucked up. Listen to what I'm telling you.
Yeah, but listen to what I'm telling you. In boxing, you go into a UFC cage, MMA cage, with that boxing stance, your ass getting taken down, and you getting tapped out. But the guy we talking about, the one you talking about, the Diaz brothers.
My man, I'm gonna have to show the Conor McGregor shit because you telling me Conor McGregor ain't in a fucking boxing stance.
Listen to what no, he's prepared to get taken down. The UFC fighters got to be ready for everything. They ready for getting kicked in the leg.
Hey,
get kicked in your arm.
Y'all pick Conor. We gonna pick Bud. End the story.
Okay, cool. When they doing MMA, I gotta go with Conor. And anybody going up against the goddamn, I don't give a fuck that he old. John Jones, they getting killed in there.
McGregor getting killed in there, man.
McGregor has nowhere near the wrestling ability.
You guys on the panel think McGregor loses in the cage?
Hey, look,
McGregor has
the
already
Diaz
lost on this
brothers.
stage.
No, to Bud.
But look, the Diaz brothers
Yeah,
both
I
are
think he
black
could
belts
lose. Yeah, I
in
think it's a
getting
chance he
cooked,
could
jiu-jitsu.
lose.
A chance, but who
Diaz
would you
brothers
pick?
is fucking druggies, man. They not Bud. Y'all tripping, man.
They
Y'all
And
tripping.
are
listen,
black
I
belts.
boxed with Nate Diaz, like, and they wasn't at Dre's all like that.
And they
I've
ain't
been
good.
living in the Bay for 13 years. They
Man,
wasn't
Dog.
training with Dre like that.
I seen my man Ezekiel Borrero beat the brakes off of Nate Diaz in Bones Gym, and I said that shit numerous times here. I don't want to
They
hear that
not.
shit. And that
I'm talking about
kid lost on Pro Box at 130 pounds, man. I ain't impressed by no
I'm not.
Nate Diaz and that
And
weird
I'm
ass
pretty sure
jab.
there's an MMA fighter cooking a
Dog. I'm
boxer
talking.
in
Hey,
training.
Ness.
We listening?
Yo, Ness. No, I'm talking about the simple fact of the matter is, boxing is got you trained
You
to
may
use
feel
your
like
upper
it's your
body.
time,
These boys do
but it's not your
everything in
time.
there. Everything.
That's wrong.
I
That's
don't
wrong.
see it, bro.
That's wrong.
I don't
Actually,
see
that's
it.
You got
wrong.
it though.
You gonna
That's the
get taken
Professional.
bell.
down and get
That's
tapped
wrong.
out.
That's the bell though, champ. I mean, all I'm saying
Boxing
is
is taught
this:
from the feet up.
you pick him, I'm gonna pick my guy. You know, it is what it is.
Well, as far as him talking about how boxing is taught from the feet up, not from the hands down. Your feet have to be in position to land a shot. If your feet are not in position, you're not landing nothing. If you don't know how to step with your, I'm not even gonna get into it. That
No,
was
no,
just
you're right.
wrong.
No,
No,
Troy,
I
you're
know
right.
I know that, but it's just like to go into that spiel when like people just be calling in trying to tell you how boxing is taught and how MMA is done. Like I've done them both, bro. I'm trying to tell you, boxing is harder than MMA because you only can use your hands. That's what makes it more hard. That's what makes it a little more difficult in its simplicity. If you can't box, you can disguise your boxing ability by throwing a 1-2, like Ness said, and then counter trying to take you down. And then now hey, it's over for you. I caught you. I caught you. And then Diaz's are not the most they're not have no fundamentals.
At all. Jab was horrific. Horrific jab, little from the elbow.
They have attrition. They style of boxing is based on attrition. They throw punches. I sparred Nate.
Yeah, they had stamina. They had good stamina. Somehow,
great
because the
stamina.
motherfuckers was smokers too. Somehow they had good stamina.
No, listen. When I first shout out to rest in peace Omar Henry.
90 seconds.
Rest in peace Omar Henry. After this one, I got to bounce. I sparred Omar Henry when I was an amateur in Fremont with Dave Ali and Nate Diaz.
That's crazy,
Me and Aaron
man.
Coley.
Omar was one of them heavily touted prospects, bro, and end up having like a heart attack or some shit. That was crazy.
No, he had pancreatic cancer because he was fluctuating up and down in weight because he was trying to get down to welterweight and he kept going back up and down. His diet was horrible, and that puts heavy pressure on your pancreas. And yeah, end up getting pancreatic cancer and dying.
That dude had social media before social media, and he didn't get to use it because everything happened the way it happened.
Yeah, I sparred dude. He was a little bit shorter than me. He was a very hard puncher. He wasn't a very hard puncher, but you could tell he had heavy punches. But we was sparring him, and me and Aaron both gave him like 4 rounds. They both probably did like 8 rounds apiece. And then right after that, Nate Diaz got on the mitts with his his old Mexican guy training with gray hair. He wore a body protector in the mitts. Dude was just throwing like 30-piece combinations, like pop, 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 Mexican style, pop, 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 pop. I'm sure they trained with Vladimir Hernandez because they from Stockton too, and he got dumb gas, and they be 100 in Stockton, so they got gas, bro.
I got San Antonio. New caller. Who's this?
Yo, what's up, Ness?
What's up, brother?
My name's Colton, bro. I'm from San Antonio.
Colton?
Yo, first time calling. Yes, sir.
All right. Talk to us.
All right, so I'm hearing y'all talk about this MMA subject, and I just gotta say, y'all are crazy. First off, Conor McGregor, he started off at 145, and whenever he went to fight Nate Diaz, he jumped up to 170 to fight Nate Diaz. So obviously, smaller guy. most likely going to lose to the bigger guy after his gas tank goes out because his gas tank wasn't all there. You know, he had to move up weight, and he ended up getting subbed. But Terrence Crawford would probably beat this Conor McGregor. I mean, that's just what it is. Conor McGregor's been out of the octagon for like 3 years now. Now, he ain't beating no prime McGregor, though. I don't know if that's what y'all are thinking.
I mean, we ain't asking for a prime McGregor. But that was my exact argument. McGregor's not in his prime. He hasn't been elite in how many years? When's the last time he got a legit win? The dude fluctuated in weight to do the movie Roadhouse. Hella testosterone or steroids. It's obvious. You can tell. Now he's got to come back down, get in fight shape. He had a broke leg, broke finger. Like, y'all tripping. I'm not picking that old man. Bud is a different type of young, and he drinks alcohol. And he drinks alcohol. Like, y'all crazy. Pick him.
Conor McGregor, he retired at his prime. He fought Khabib, I believe, after he fought Floyd. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. But
listen, the point is this, bro. It's not a fantasy fight. It's a fight that was offered. So it's a McGregor now. Not McGregor in his prime. Not McGregor before Floyd. Not McGregor that beat Khabib or Aldo. Now. This one, the one that we see drinking.
McGregor is never gonna fight in the octagon again. That's the truth. He ain't fighting fucking Crawford unless it's
again. He may fight because to him Crawford's a cherry. It's a cherry octagon fight for $100 million. I don't know if you heard the audio, but it's McGregor kind of trying to bait Crawford into the fucking deal.
I mean, I hear that, but fuck. I mean, dude's a striker. He ain't, like y'all said, he ain't a wrestler. He's a striker. He's a UFC striker. He ain't got no crazy fucking kicks.
That's exactly why. That's exactly why we're not picking him.
I agree. I mean, I don't get it. Fantasy fights, they're fucking bullshit. First of all, I don't think this fight happens. I think both sports should stick to their sports respectfully. They shouldn't cross. Boxers lose to elite UFC fighters.
But you know that's what Alice Sheik liked. That's why he did the Nagano. Alice Sheik liked that.
Yeah, heavyweights are different though, like Tone was saying. I mean, you could put a heavyweight in and it just takes one punch. Like the whole Tim Sylvia and Ray Mercer thing, that shit would never happen today, bro. Tim Sylvia's a bum. He would not be a top 15 heavyweight in today's UFC. So, like, comparing back then isn't even a good thing, but it's still heavyweights. It just takes one punch. I mean, this ain't heavyweights. Crawford ain't knocking out McGregor in one punch.
Right. Facts.
He would.
I mean, that's my call, though, guys. Y'all have a good rest of y'all's day.
You may feel like it's your time.
Well, tone
but
up.
it's not your time.
Oh yeah.
Hey yo, I gotta go. I got clients to train because people want to learn how to box on these mitts and do different stuff. Hey
Tone
man,
got
hit
the
me on
camera
Troy.
on. That's why I ain't
What'd
got
you
him up. No, I was telling Marcos, Tone don't got the camera on. That's why I ain't had you up.
My camera not on?
No.
Yeah, his camera's on.
I don't see
I
it.
see him.
It's not on my John.
Yeah, but I'm let me restart then.
Weird.
We back.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here. I got some clients to train. You can reach me on Troy Killertainment King on YouTube, Colonel DeChivo Killertainment on Instagram. Shout out to Tone Ness. I'm gonna be in Vegas soon. I'm gonna be in LA. We're gonna be training. I'm gonna be in New York. So me and Marcos can get some body work so I can stop him. Tone, if you want some body work, we can get some too. Pause. We out here. Hey, put some deodorant on or use the lemon and the coconut oil. It's very good because you definitely don't want to put aluminum under here because you have a lot of lymph nodes here, and then these you sweating out, but then you're putting things in to stop the sweat and the toxins go back into your pec. And that's how women can get like certain type of cancers and things, and you get things in your heart. This is a very important area for lymph nodes and nervous system. So you definitely want to be careful what you put under your arms. Like, think about what I'm saying. Like, I'm not joking. You shouldn't be, if any deodorants got aluminum in them, you don't want to put them under your arms. Aluminum is a heavy metal toxin. It doesn't go good in your body. It disrupts the pineal gland and it bothers the nervous system. So this is like not a joke. Like everybody want to joke about it. Do what you want though. I'm ripped today. You guys have a nice day. Shout out. God bless you, man.
Shots
So God
fired.
bless y'all.
Shots fired at you. Nah, I'm ripped, folk, because I'm ripped to death. Nah, I ain't ripped yet.
Hey, it's all the diet is
I'm
made.
almost
The
there.
abs are made in the kitchen.
I'm
Pause.
almost there. I'm almost there. Nah, it still take time, though. That's what I say. Like, people say, oh, it's the diet. But I've been eating correctly.
You're not ripped, Ness?
Not 100%. I don't have a six-pack yet. Everything else is ripped for sure. But, stomach fat is the last thing to go.
It's also everybody's body's different. Like
There's no way to
like,
target stomach fat. It's just,
everybody's different. Yeah, I'm lean, but like I never am able to get all six. Just my body won't show it, no matter how thin I get.
Nah,
So everybody's body's different.
You eating wrong then. You
Yeah,
eating wrong. What you was eating when you was a boxer?
I eat great. No, I'm telling you, it's not that. Some people just don't naturally have that many. Some people have fucking 2 times like 8 packs. Everybody's body's
No,
different.
everybody's different for sure. But whatever abdominals you have show. Some people have 4, it shows. Some people have 8. There's weird people that
I
have
get
12.
4. I can't get the 6. I've never been able to.
We got C Dub. Roll out.
Yo, how the audio?
Straight.
Clean.
Straight, that's what's up, man. Shout out TBV, smash that like button, it's free, do something with yourself. Shout out to the panel, the Breakfast Club of Boxing, TBV community, we here. Yeah, man, I think Ness need to take his thought process when he's saying if Ngannou got a puncher's chance against Fury. Remember that?
Nope.
Remember who said
what?
Ngannou got a puncher's chance?
I remember
who
you
don't?
saying that.
You said that?
You remember you saying that he don't. So just take it,
everybody
just
thought
flip
he
it.
didn't.
It's vice versa because whatever you master in, whatever you practice, like Hawk had mentioned, the disciplines that all Bud ain't trained for all these disciplines. He do got a good wrestling base. That's a good start. So I don't got him and he's striking. He great at striking. He got a great base in wrestling. So I don't think he's going to get finished in 30 seconds like CM Punk did against Mickey Gall. But I think he get finished out in the first round because he got this base. But what about the setups? He could take you down, but like somebody mentioned, when he takes McGregor down, how do he defend the jiu-jitsu, the finishing moves he's trying to do? You could start with the base because that's what they say start with if you good. By the way, Shu Shu not ready for Inoue. Let's not mention that anymore for that guy. We're just saying he got about 2 or 3 more years. Moving on. Okay, get back to what Bud got to train for. If this series, he got to do like a year or 2 with just kicks. He got to know how to defend the shin, the calf kicks. He got to know how to defend the teat kicks. Do you know what a teat kick is, Ness?
Nope.
Marco, you know what a teat kick is?
Nope. Sounds like in the nuts. I don't know what the hell that is.
Okay. What about you, Two-Tone?
Which kick?
See what I'm saying?
Kick?
A teat kick. Teat kick.
Teak?
Because McGregor used to do it a lot before he started training boxing a lot with the McGregor and started just going heavy relying on his hands. He used to do a lot of kicks, and he used to do the teat kick a lot. It's a kick to the midsection with your toes.
Oh, okay. See, I'm not
like
up on it like that, but I know I'm not disrespecting UFC. Ness over there wilding.
Yeah, we ain't
Yeah,
picking
I
them
know. I
motherfuckers.
know. I understand.
We don't give a fuck
man.
about them.
But it's the kicks, the elbows that Bud got to learn how to, and then the traps that they're going to set up with that. So I do agree that Bud got a great wrestling base. He great in striking, so he won't get just ran through in 30 seconds. But ultimately, he's still going to get finished because he's fighting the level of Conor. Conor has fell off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He drinks and all his parties and stuff, but it's just too many disciplines to master. Shout out TBV. Smash the like button. Free. Do something with yourself.
You pick Conor. I'm gonna pick Bud.
I don't think there's any way Bud would actually fight him in a cage. No fucking way.
Let me get that easy money, Ness. That's easy money.
You got it.
Roll out, PBC.
We still waiting for that. Let's see what we got. Al in the Bay.
Yo, what's up?
What up?
Little muffled, but we hear you.
You sound definitely muffled.
Oh, I'm at work. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just low, but
Yeah, man, y'all definitely wildin', man. You think Bud is gonna go in there and win? Bro, you got elbows, you got kicks. Ain't no what. He got a puncher's chance. I give him that. He got a puncher's chance. But ain't no way he gonna go in there. Ain't no way he gonna go in there and beat McGregor. That's like saying an amateur boxer can go and beat a world champion. Ain't no way. Or a former world champion. Ain't no way. You would say an amateur boxer would go and beat a former world champion in his first fight. Right? Ness? Because there's different styles. There's feint. The feinting is different. The stand up is different. Everything is totally different. The way you move around the ring is different. Everything is totally different. You think you're gonna throw a jab, you might catch a kick. You know, you miss that jab, you might catch an elbow. You might get rushed to the ring. They got wide stands for a reason. And that's why if you bring somebody from the MMA to boxing, you're like, why is he standing like that? Because they're so used to that wide stance. Boxing, they don't have a wide stance. Their stance is normally 6 inches apart from each other. So they can get that good base when they throw that jab. But wide stance, you got to be ready for the kicks. You got to be ready for the elbows. So, and also in MMA, you know, you knock somebody down, you know, you damn near got to rush to get the KO. Boxing, you drop somebody, you waiting for them to get up. Now Bud, say Bud drops him, right? Oh shoot, he forgot. McGregor got to get back up. You know, there's no count. You know, it's either knock him out, don't knock him out. You feel me? It's either tap him out or don't tap him out. And that whole all you need is a high school wrestling. You go up there with a high school wrestling to the top dogs, you're gonna easily get defeated. I don't know what he was talking about all you need is high school wrestling. You mean they got black belts for no reason? You think they got gold belts for no reason? You think they train year round for no reason? Get up out of here. So that is so stupid. And McGregor been doing it for so long, it's like riding a bike to him. So I don't think Bud in his first, now let's say Bud get like 3 fights in. Okay, now he try McGregor after he beat a couple of bums. Yeah, I think okay now he knows how to work it because he beat a couple bums already. You know, now he knows the details. But on your first fight, no, get up out of here. McGregor all that. And if you put your money on Bud, you're gonna lose it easily. That's in the streets we call a lick.
I agree. I think it's mustard.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
At the highest level.
Just y'all agree. Venom, Chicago, you got to send that counter.
Yo, you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hi, Ness. We actually agree on something today. Let's see. I see Bud winning for a multitude of reasons. You know, I know people are saying how Connor been in that sport for long. You know, but he hasn't fought in a while. Not only that, bro, he has no legs. You think he's gonna go for a leg kick after realizing he just got his shit snapped? He ain't gonna go for no leg kick. He's gonna be hesitating. So then you're gonna come down to striking. You think he could go striking toe to toe with Bud? That's not gonna work either. So then his last resort is gonna be going to the ground. Mind you, someone said he only submitted one fighter in his whole career. Can you picture Bud being submitted? Ness, can you just picture that in your head? I can't picture it. So honestly, I think Bud's stronger than him. I think the conditioning, but I think Conor McGregor has one of the worst conditionings in any sport. His conditioning is horrible. He only been to the fifth round twice and lost one of them. Been to the fifth round twice and lost one of them. And I know you were casual to that, but 5 rounds in the UFC is only 25 minutes. Only 25 minutes. So that's what, like, his condition is one of the worst. He looks like he I'm not trying to, dog on Wilder, but when he gets punched, he looks like Wilder. He be, he be fine all like he don't know what's coming. I got Bud stop him. I'm being honest. Y'all can say high school wrestler, but at the end of the day, these are the facts. When Conor McGregor was coming to fight Floyd, just because Conor McGregor went to a boxing gym, y'all was believing that hype. Oh, he started in a boxing gym as a kid. Y'all was believing that. So, but that's what I'm talking about. I give Bud his praise. At the end of the day, I still don't want to see Bud fight him because he got young lions waiting up to line him up.
Yeah, but Bud
Now,
looking for the money fights. This is money round.
hey, we gotta say that. We gotta say that. Bud fans gotta say that. We gotta
Yeah,
say
but
that out loud
you
and
never gonna
acknowledge
get them
it.
to say that. You never gonna get them to say that. Just like we can't get Virgil fans to say that he ain't want to fight Bud.
We want to fight him now. So what's the holdup?
But now it's different. Now he got different plans.
Actually, now it is different. Bud's big. Bud's the biggest name, one of the top 3 biggest names in boxing. So it is different. Now we want to fight him. But other than that, man, Conor ain't got the conditioning to go with Bud, man. He'll get tired within that first round. He's gonna get tired. And look at Conor's last 5 fights. He gets tired in the first round. He ain't going toe to toe with Bud. Ness, you got a better chance against Bud in a UFC cage than Conor. I'm being honest.
I'm
You
good.
you got a better chance. I'm being honest. Conor ain't built like that. He's the Adrian Broner of UFC. He lost his prime. It's over. He had a good run, had a good 2-3 year run, but that's all it was. 2-3 years.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
Tyson Fury getting dropped by Ngannou was an anomaly. What AJ did to Ngannou is the regular stuff that's going to happen. Bud Crawford. Right.
McGregor is not AJ.
Okay, when Bud gets in an octagon with Conor McGregor, Bud is going to get severely hurt. I don't care if Conor only had 1 submission. He will be submitted by Conor McGregor.
Whatever.
He's not changed his whole life, bro. Stop, bro. Y'all wilding today.
We ain't gonna see it happen. Bands, what up? Bands.
Yo.
Yo.
All right, man. So yeah, I'm just gonna chime in on this fight. Yeah, I'm just gonna agree with the last caller. I don't think Conor McGregor is ready for Crawford at all. I definitely want to see Crawford against Boots next. I think that's the fight that everyone wants to see. But we also know that Crawford fans are kind of intimidated by that fight because they got similar styles, and Boots is becoming more reckless now, so he's like letting his hands go and then taking shots. I don't know how those shots will be, when they're getting countered by Crawford, but I like the style of fight, so we need to be pushing that fight way more than the McGregor fight. I forget the other guy's name. I think he's with the Golden Boy. Virgil Ortiz. I would like to see that fight, but definitely not before the Boots fight. So, that's my take on that. Shu Shu is my guy, but is
You breaking up, Bands. You breaking up. Big time. You are lost. We don't hear you. He went through the
he ready
Lincoln
for
Tunnel.
fight?
You back. We were not hearing you. Hello? All right. I got Gavin Goins, $2. Troy Pass, Malcolm X, the AK. Damn. Lake County, $2. Troy sued Pete Rock and CL Smooth over the song Troy.
Yo, wildin'.
DC3, $2. Troy was there when David defeated Goliath. Charles Remington, $2. Yo, how long was Troy locked up? I don't think he was ever locked up. We got Tech Mobile, $5. Tell that community member I'm on Google. Tech Mobile Automotive. Galaxy Studios, $2. Marco needs to get in touch with his African side. Galaxy Studios, you're pretty weird. All your shits be weird. TJ617, $2. Celebrating their first super chat on the live stream. Salute to you for opening up your wallet with us for the first time ever. They announced Tank versus Rocha December 14th. Well, that was Michael Benson. We got to see where he's getting it from and see if it's an official tissue like PBC put it out. G-Ball, $5. So all of a sudden, a person putting in hours and years in a sport don't mean anything. Bud having put in years in a sport can come in and be the great. Yep, especially when a great is not in his prime no more. And especially when that great coming into the sport is a great himself. Yes, sir. That's how I see it. But that is everybody. That's GTO, Instagram, and Twitter. We'll be right back at it at 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 7 o'clock Eastern. Until the next one, arrivederci.